the Lady Bobcats. That team will be getting underway here very shortly.
I'm not going to be hearing this disconnected and connected all the time. Listen to this. It keeps disconnected and connected. It be like that. Right now the light still. Come up with some coins. I told you I could send it to you, but I don't got no cash. Oh, wow. I shouldn't get mad if they keep disconnecting. $3. That's way better. I'm messing with it. I'm messing with it.
The winner of this game will advance to take on the number one team in the tournament, that being the Panthers of Morton. That game will be played tomorrow night here at can't make it to the game. Referees have come out on the court along with the coaches. Getting from principal here at Sebastopol High School for these guys. Playing the ground rules here. We get ready for tonight's contest. First round is in the girls bracket. Also, it's got down basketball We'll take a break. We'll be back in a minute for the starting lineup of the Lake Navy Hornets. You're listening to the back-end basketball tournament on the Coast
I got a lot more background sound than I have.
Background?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Is it Is this on?
It's off. I can hear you.
What about now? That's commercial.
I can hear your mic.
Shouldn't be getting that much backbite.
Yeah, I hear your mic. I can hear you. I can hear it. It's coming from your mic. Oh.
At Scott Central High School, as we're getting ready for the start of tonight's contest between the Lake Lady Hornets and Sebastopol Lady Bobcats. Starting lineup for the Lake Lady Hornets: number 0, Jalen Grant; number 1, Natasha Patrick; number 3, Kenyania Pinkston; number 10, Destiny Gardner; and number 21, Harmony Jones. So it'll be Grant, Patrick, Pinkston, Gardner, and Jones for the Lady Hornets as we get ready for the contest here at Scott Central High School. As we said, the winner of this game will advance to tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon to play the Morton Lady Panthers. And of course, we hope that you'll come out and support your favorite team. If you can't make it out to the gym, then join us here on the Scott County Broadcasting Network for all the play-by-play action of the Scott County to the west, and the Lady Hornets warming up to our left, which would be to the east, and getting ready for the start of the contest coming up here in just about 7 minutes or so. Once again, the starting lineup for the Lake Lady Hornets: Jalen Grant, number 0, Natasha Patrick, number 1, Kayana Pinkston, number 3, number 10 is Destiny Gardner, and number 21, Harmony Jones. For the Sebastopol Lady Bobcats, it'll be Marley Smith, number 14, Marley Smith's number 12. 14 is Lakin Musgrove. Number 15, Mally Wilson. Number 23, Layla Rogers. And number 24, Jaden Williams. That's the starting lineup for the Lady Hornets and the Lady Bobcats. So we are watching both teams get warmed up and get set for tonight's contest. Of course, the boys' game will follow, and that will feature the Morton Panthers taking on the Sebastopol Bobcats. Beg your pardon. It'll be the Sebastopol Bobcats taking on the Lake Hornets. Well, I'll get it right in a minute. The Lake Hornets taking on the Morton Panthers is what it'll be. The Bobcats are seeded number 1 in the tournament. So it'll be Morton and Lake that will play following the girls' game here this evening. We hope you'll come out and support your favorite team right here at Scott Central High School. Right now, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more here in the pregame as we get ready for tonight's action between the Lake Lady Hornets and the Sebastopol Lady Bobcats. You're listening to the Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN.
The Bank of Forest, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender, is proud to be a part of the Forest and Scott County community. We are a full-service bank with 24-hour banker evergreen. Visit our website at www.bkforest.com. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. until 5:30 on Friday. The Bank of Forest drive-thru is open at 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. Stop by and visit with us today at the Bank of Forest. East Central Mississippi Credit Union is the name you know, but now it's Community Partners Federal Credit Union. New name, but same great service and the same great people. Stop by today and talk with them about loans or any of your banking needs. Located on Old Highway 15 Loop in Newton, Community Partners Federal Credit Union offers you the service and security you deserve. Your deposits are insured by NCUA. Call them at 601-683-3322. East Central Mississippi Credit Union is the name you know, but now it's Community Partners Federal Credit Union in Newton. B&B Chevron and their store at Interstate 20 and Highway 35 in Forest. You'll find a great shopping experience at B&B Chevron at Interstate 20 and Highway 35, and the Cox family is pleased to serve you. Stop by B&B Chevron at Interstate 20 and Highway 35 and see what they have to offer you. You'll be glad you did, because you'll find a great convenience store shopping experience at B&B Chevron. Back at Scott Central High School, we want to stop and say thanks to our sponsors for bringing this broadcast to you here on the Scott County Broadcasting Network. I also want to let you know that we are also providing the audio for the Scott County School District's Team Academy Media Arts that is broadcasting the game live on Facebook video, and we're glad to have them on board here tonight as well. So we're about 3 minutes away from the start of tonight's contest to get the 2025 edition of the Scott County Tournament kicked off between the Lake Lady Hornets and the Sebastopol Lady Bobcats. We've given you the starting lineups for both teams. Patrick, Pinkston, Gardner, Jones for the Lady Hornets, Grant also in there. And it is Smith, Musgrove, Wilson, Rogers, and Williams for the Lady Bobcats. So that's where we are at this point as we get ready for the start of tonight's contest. Immediately following this game will be the first round of the boys bracket, and that will feature the Lake Hornets and the Morton Panthers. So we hope you'll stay tuned for that broadcast as well. You've got plenty of time to come out and be here to support your favorite team in that contest coming up following this contest. We'll take another break, be back for the start of tonight's contest. You're listening to the 2025 Scott County Tournament on SCBN. Serving you is what we do best. Community Bank is your hometown bank that has all the banking services you need and want. Checking, savings, loans, personal, business, and commercial, as well as mortgages. Stop by today for that friendly banking service you'll find at Community Bank in Forest. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. That's your friends at Community Bank. Call them at 601-469-1611. Community Bank, the only bank you'll need. For 40 years, the Back 40 Seafood Restaurant has been serving up the best seafood buffet in Scott County. And you can still enjoy that great Back 40 Seafood Buffet every Friday and Saturday from 4:30 to 7:30. And every Sunday, you'll love the Back 40 Homestyle Country Lunch served up from 11 to 1:30. Family owned and operated for the past 40 years, the Back 40 Seafood Restaurant is located off I-20 at exit 96. Northside General Store, 6134 Highway 35 North, is your hunting supply headquarters. Also, a full deli can take away those hunger pains before you get in the woods or on the lake. Did I mention that Northside General Store has a complete line of fishing supplies too? That's Northside General Store, 6134 Highway 35 North, supporting the Scott Central Rebels. And we're back at Scott Central High School on this Thursday night for the first round of the Scott County Basketball Tournament 2025 edition. Both teams have come to the bench area. The Hornets are still in their pink warm-up jerseys. They will be wearing their white jerseys with green trim tonight. The Lady Bobcats are in all red with black trim, and they will be the visiting team for tonight's contest. So we're just about set for the introduction of players and the start of tonight's contest to get the Scott County Tournament started off here at Scott Central High School.
Now here comes the third referee of the night. Got in just a little bit late,
Welcome to tonight's opening round
but he's here to
basketball tournament.
help get this game underway. Now the PA announcer is making announcements to get the game started here tonight. And the visiting Bobcats will be introduced first. But right now, we're going to take a timeout. And ladies and gentlemen, we present to you our national anthem.
This is the season that fans live for, but electric service knows no season. You need reliable electricity 365 days a year, and Central Electric Power Association's team delivers. Whether building power lines in extreme weather conditions or restoring power on a stormy night, Central Electric employees take your electric service seriously. So enjoy your season and take comfort in our team's reliable service all year long. Central Electric Power Service, it's our commitment to you, serving you since 1937. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
And we're back at Scott Central as the Lady Hornets are being introduced. Jalen Grant, number 0. Natasha Patrick, number 1. Kiana Pinkston, number 3. Destiny Gardner, number 10. And Harmony Jones, number 21. That's your starting lineup for the Lady Hornets. And now the starting lineup for the Sebastopol Lady Bobcats will be introduced. Number 12, Marley Smith. Number 14, Lakin Musgrove. Number 15, Miley Wilson. Number 23, Layla Rogers. And number 24, Jaden Williams. That's your starting 5 for the Sebastopol Lady Bobcats. As the Lady Bobcats come out to the center of the court. Now they huddle up for the last-minute prayer before the game gets started. They break out of that huddle, and we're about ready for the jump to take place at center court. It will be Harmony Jones jumping against number 23. That would be Layla Rogers. So Rogers and Jones in the circle, waiting for the referee to come to the circle and put the ball up for the jump ball. Now the referees assume their position on the court. The referee steps into the center court circle and puts the ball in the air. It's controlled by the Bobcats. With the ball now ahead to the left side, overthrows the intended person over there. That was number 14, Lakin Musgrove, that couldn't handle it. It goes out of bounds and will belong to the Lady Hornets. Inbounding the ball comes in to Pinkston. Pinkston has it knocked away, fighting for it, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Hornets. Pinkston sort of belong to the Bobcats under their own basket. Mally Wilson will inbound it. It comes in, driving to the lane, bounce pass inside, shot put up. Nope, won't go. Rebound pulled down by the Hornets. Almost losing it, now picked up by the Lady Hornets. Number 21, Harmony Jones, into the basket it goes. And Jones gets the first basket of the night, and the Hornets take an early 2-0 lead. Pass into the front court. Shoe is on the court. Looks like somebody from the Hornets lost their shoe, and we've got a timeout
That was Harmony Jones that lost her shoe. Referee called timeout after she hit the floor. The Lady Hornets got the ball back from the Lady Bobcats, so they will have the ball at the visitor end of the court, or the Bobcat end. It comes in to Pinkston. Pinkston will bring it across the timeline. On the right side comes left side to Gardner. Destiny Gardner now underneath to Jones. Jones tries to go inside. We've got a whistle and a foul. Not going to be a shooting foul. Let's see if they're going to tell us who it is. As of yet, they haven't told us who the foul was on. Pass comes in and is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Hornets. So the Lady Bobcats will have it at the far end of the court. And full court pressure going to be applied by the Lady Hornets as the ball comes in to Williams. Williams down the left side. Now tries to come across the center line. She does into the front court. With the ball out front now is number 15, Wilson. Wilson in the lane as Williams takes the ball, gets it out front. With the ball is Wilson. Wilson bounce pass inside. Right side it goes to Wilson. Wilson takes a shot. No good. Rebound by the Hornets. Stolen away by the Bobcats. Taken back by the Hornets. Down the court comes Pinkston. Pinkston in the lane. Takes it all the way to the basket and drops it in there. Kayana Pinkston with a basket. She's on the board with 2. And the Hornets lead 4-0. We've got a whistle and a foul going to be called on the Lady Hornets. I believe that is Jones. Yes, it is. Harmony Jones will pick up her first personal of the ball game. Will not be a shooting violation, so the Bobcats will have it in the backcourt. Let's see who that is stepping out. That is Wilson. Miley Wilson will inbound the ball. She gets it in, stolen away by the Hornets. That's Grant, puts it up, no, won't go. Rebound fought for, and kick back in, shot taken, no good. Rebound put back up by Grant, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Bobcats. Spinning around, throwing the ball away. Last touch by the Lady Bobcats, Miley Wilson. And it'll belong to the Lady Hornets in the front court. It'll be Destiny Gardner that will inbound the ball for the Lady Hornets. In the corner. Long pass over the head. Knocked away, picked up by the Lady Bobcats. Down the court, all the way to the basket. Shot taken, no good, too hard. And Grant gets the rebound, gets it over to Patrick. Patrick loses it, gets it back to Grant. Grant right side, inside trying to come to Harmony Jones. Won't go, knocked out of bounds by the Lady Hornets. It'll belong to the Lady Bobcats at the far end of the court. Wilson to inbound the ball. Full court pressure being applied by the Lady Hornets. We got a buzzer, and looks like we're going to have ball comes in. We got a whistle and a foul going to be called on Grant. Jalen Grant picks up her first personal of the ball game. And now coming into the ball game, replacing Pinkston is Amy Hunt. Bobcats will inbound the ball. Miley Wilson in front of her own bench. And it comes in to Williams. Williams down the right side. Almost run over. Long three-pointer from out front. No good. Rebound fought for and controlled out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Bobcats, number 14, Lakin Musgrove. Now the Bobcats look like they're going to apply pressure. Ball comes in to Patrick. Patrick has the ball knocked away, gets it back. Still on the dribble in the backcourt. Gets it across in the front court to Grant. Grant looking, now puts it on the floor, driving, kicks it in the lane to Jones. Jones underneath, tried to get it to Hunt. Hunt couldn't control the pass, and it goes out of bounds. And it'll belong to the Lady Bobcats. 4-0, 5:42 to go in the first period. Williams travels with the ball on the far side. That'll turn it over in the backcourt to the Lady Hornets. Hornets leading 4-0. Grant will inbound the ball. Comes into Gardner. Gardner, right side, looking. Comes over to Grant on the left side. Now in the left corner it goes to Patrick, back out to Grant. Grant driving the lane, loses the ball through the legs of Jones. Jones ties it up. We've got a jump ball, and I believe possession arrow is going to be in favor of the Hornets, so it'll belong to the Lady Hornets in the front court. And still on the floor, I believe, is Jones. Harmony Jones is down. She did hit the floor pretty hard. Looks like she may have landed on her hip bone as the trainer comes out to take a look at her. And looks like we're going to have a little bit of an extended timeout. So we'll take a timeout and be back and let you know how Harmony Jones is. You're listening to Scott County Basketball Tournament. Lake Hornets leading 4-0 over the Sebastopol Bobcats here on the Scott County Broadcasting Network. Since 1939, Esom Hardware of Sebastopol has been serving the hardware, lumber, plumbing, appliance, building supply, and small engine sales and repair needs of this area. Stop by today and check out everything Esom has to offer. They are your friends, and they know how to serve you with all your hardware, lumber, building supplies, appliances, plumbing, and small engine sales and repair needs. Call Esom Hardware at 601-625-8551 or stop by 17544 Highway 21 in Sebastopol. And Jones is able to get up and leave under her own power. Pinkston comes in to replace her. Ball comes in. No, stolen away by the Bobcats. Long pass forward to the Lady Bobcats. Ball, no good. Rebound. We've got a whistle and a foul underneath. Let's see who the foul's going to be on. It's going to be on number 12. That would be Marley Smith. Will pick up her first personal of the ball game. And the Lady Hornets will bring it down the court. With the ball is Hunt. No, beg your pardon, Pinkston. Pinkston comes left side to Gardner. Gardner goes in the lane to Grant. Left corner. And traveling going to be called number 1, Natasha Patrick. She took an early step before she started her dribble. So it turns it over to the Lady Bobcats. 5:06 to go in the first period. 4-0. Lady Hornets leading the ball game. Ball comes into amongst pressure, pass ahead to Williams, thrown away and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Bobcats under the far end basket. Inbounding the ball is Pinkston. I beg your pardon, that was Hunt. It comes into Pinkston. Pinkston will bring it down across the timeline. Right side, high pass handled by Gardner. Gardner on the dribble, gets it in the corner. Now out to Grant. Grant underneath. It goes to Pinkston. Pass out to Patrick. Patrick on the floor. We got a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Bobcats. So they'll have it in the backcourt. 4-0. Lady Hornets leading it. 4:40 to go as Harmony Jones comes back into the ball game. Also coming in is Kelsey Everett. Coming out is Gardner. And I believe Hunt. Nope, Hunt's still in there. Down the court comes the Lady Bobcats, number 12. That's Marley Smith. Into the lane, puts up a shot, rolls across, won't go. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Hornets. Down the court come the Lady Hornets. Ball knocked away, saved by Patrick. Patrick gets it over to Jones. Jones kicks it out front to Grant. Grant takes a three-pointer. No good. Rebound pass ahead to Smith. Smith has the ball knocked away from behind, and almost saving it was Grant, but she couldn't control it, and it went out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Bobcats under their own basket. Inbounding the ball will be Mally Wilson. Ball comes into Williams underneath. Williams goes up and comes right back down. And a jump ball was called by the official. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Hornets, so they will have the ball at the far end of the court. 4:08 to go in the first period. Down the court, that is Hunt with the ball. No, that is Pinkston with the ball. Into the corner it goes to Patrick. Now out to 25, Everett. Everett takes a shot, no good. A rebound fought for, controlled by the Lady Bobcats. And Harmony Jones is going to be called for a foul as she's trying to get the ball away from Williams. That'll be Jones' second personal of the ball game. So 2 personal fouls, 3 total team fouls on the Hornets. as Wilson will inbound the ball. Full court pressure going to be applied by the Hornets. Ball comes in to Smith. Ball knocked away, picked up by the Hornets. We've got a whistle and I believe a foul, blocking foul going to be called on the Lady Bobcats. I believe it's going to be number 23. Nope, it's going to be number 10, beg your pardon. Well, number 10's not in the ball game. Ball comes in to Pinkston. Pinkston in the corner. Shot going to be taken from there by Patrick. She gets her own rebound, goes to the basket, puts it up. Nope, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Williams. Williams gets it ahead to Rogers. Rogers down across the timeline. Into the corner it goes to Musgrove. Musgrove across the lane. We've got a whistle and a travel going to be called on Everett. So that'll turn it over to the Lady Bobcats in the front court. Inbounding the ball is Wilson. It comes in to Smith. Smith puts up shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound fought for. Controlled by the Lady Bobcats. Shot taken by number 14, Lakin Musgrove, and it drops in. And now the Bobcats are on the board. Ball knocked away. Tried to be saved. Picked up by the Lady Bobcats ahead. And saving it for the Bobcats is Wilson. She gets it out to Musgrove. Musgrove out front to number 23, that is Rogers, and Rogers puts it up at the foul line for the two-point basket. It's now tied at 4. With the ball in the front court. Right side it goes to Everett. Into the corner it goes to Pinkston. Ball passed in, and we've got a whistle and a foul. One of the Hornets is still down. Let's see who that is. And the foul is on number 14, Lakin Musgrove. That'll be her first personal. I believe it was Grant that was down, but she's up. Looks like she's okay. As inbounding the ball will be Destiny Gardner. Gardner under her own basket. Gets the ball from the official. Gets it in, almost had it knocked away. Patrick with the ball. Left side it comes to Everett. Everett on the dribble. In the lane it goes to Grant. Grant will take the shot from the free throw line. Nope, won't go. And it goes out of bounds, so it'll belong to the Lady Bobcats at the far end of the court. Inbounding the ball will be Wilson. Full court pressure by the Lady Hornets. Ball comes in, slapped away by Patrick, but out of bounds. So the Bobcats will try again, facing full court pressure as Pinkston comes in for Everett. And the ball comes in to Rogers. Rogers almost lost it, has the ball slapped away and out of bounds by Patrick. So the Bobcats will retain possession. Full court pressure by the Lady Hornets. Ball comes in to Wilson. Wilson down the left side in the lane, stops at the foul line, puts up shot, bounces off the iron, no good. Rebound being fought for, and a little bit of a rocking around there, but no foul call. In the head to the front court to Pinkston. In the lane it goes to Grant. Grant takes it to the basket. No, won't go. High off the glass. Rebound pulled down by Rogers. Rogers down across the timeline. Picked up by Pinkston. Knocks the ball away. Gets it back to the Bobcats. We've got a whistle and a foul going to be called. That one official is just not giving the signal for who fouled. Jalen Grant will pick up her second personal. And quickly Everett into the ball game, and Grant will come out. Inbounding the ball, Wilson. Rogers with it, now kicks it out to Smith. Smith takes a shot and makes the shot. Marley Smith with a two-point basket gives the Bobcats a 2-point lead. With the ball, Pinkston throws the ball away out of bounds. Tried to get it to Pinkston, but Pinkston couldn't handle it. The official was holding his fist up. Normally they give you a circle to let you know it was number 0, but that time they didn't. The ball stolen away by Pinkston. Pinkston gets it out to Gardner. Gardner to Everett. Everett will take the shot from outside. No good. Rebound pulled down by the Hornets. Gardner puts it up. No good. Rebound fought for. Controlled by the Lady Bobcats. Down the court comes Wilson. Wilson ahead to Smith. Smith puts it up and gets it to fall. Marley Smith with 4 points, and now the Bobcats stretch the lead to 8-4. Shot taken by the Hornets. No good. Stolen away by Wilson. Ahead to Smith. Smith to the basket. Puts it up. And we've got a whistle and a player down. Shot was missed, but let's see. See if we find out who that is. Trainer is on the floor. Unable to see the number yet. Number 1, that would be Natasha Patrick. Not sure what her injury is. The trainer is touching her right knee. So that may be where the damage is. We certainly hope it's nothing major. We'll take a break and be back and let you know how things turn out here. You're listening to the Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN. When injured on the playing field or around the home or on the job, ask your doctor to write a prescription for your physical therapy to Apex Physical Therapy, 1151 Highway 35 South in Forest. Apex Physical Therapy offers physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. Apex offers dry needling with a trained therapist on staff. It's at Apex Physical Therapy, 1151 Highway 35 South in Forest. Check them out and like them on Facebook or call them at 601-469-2732. Natasha Patrick able to limp off the court under her own power. At the free throw line is Marley Smith. She has 4 points on the night, make it 5. And the Bobcats extend their lead to 10-4. And the next one is up and in and good. 7 points on the night for Marley Smith. Down the court come the Hornets. Into the corner. Gardner gets it. Turn around to Grant. Grant puts it up. It won't go. Rebound fought for. Knocked away by Everett. Out front it goes to Pinkston. Pinkston three-pointer. Nope, won't go. Rebound fought for and controlled by the Hornets. Pinkston takes it away. She's run over by Rogers. Let's see. And it's on number 23. That is Layla Rogers. That'll be her second personal of the ball game. And it sends to the free throw line, Kiana Pinkston. Pinkston has 2 points in the ball game, make it 3. 11-5 in favor of the Bobcats. Next shot rattles in for Pinkston. She has 4 points on the night now. The Bobcats will inbound the ball. It comes in to Rogers. Rogers ahead to Musgrove. Musgrove looking inside to Rogers. Rogers at the lane, puts up the shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound Williams. Williams turn around, puts it back up. Nope, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Hunt. Hunt gets it over to Pinkston. Pinkston in the corner to Gardner. Gardner looking, comes out to Pinkston. Pinkston with the ball in the lane to Hunt. And off the hands of Smith, goes out of bounds, says the referee. And Gardner will inbound the ball on the far side. Coming back into the ball game will be Harmony Jones. Coming out is Amy Hunt. Also coming back into the ball game is Natasha Patrick. That's good to see as Everett comes out. Ball comes into Pinkston. Pinkston comes left side to Patrick. Now tries to go cross court. Has it almost knocked away. Picked up. Inside it goes. Shot taken. No good. Rebound Grant. Grant puts it up. Nope. Won't go, but we've got a foul underneath. Let's see who that foul is going to be on. It's going to be on number 14. That's Lakin Musgrove. That'll be her second personal of the ball game. Sends to the free throw line. Jalen Grant. Grant has yet to score in the ball game. Bounces the ball, sets herself, puts it up, drops it through there. Now 11-7, 4-point advantage for the Bobcats with 2 seconds to go in the first period. Grant ready for the second, puts it up. Off the front of the iron, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Rogers. And that's the end of the first quarter. We'll go to the second quarter with the score, Lady Bobcats 11, the Lady Hornets 7. You're listening to Scott County basketball tournament action on SCBN.
Wouldn't it be nice to bank with someone where you feel like you are more than just a checking account or loan? Priority One Bank can provide you financial confidence and peace of mind by working with you and asking the right questions. Priority One is a part of the community where they know your family and your story. Let Priority One make you their priority. With over 100 years of service, Priority One has deep roots with 14 branches and growing better to meet your needs from Hattiesburg to Morton and Ridgeland. Priority One Bank. What's your priority?
Go by and see the Priority One Bank Morton team. There is so much to be excited about in the town of Lake. Lake is growing in 2 directions. It's just an exciting time to be in Lake, Mississippi. The mayor and board of aldermen want to let everyone know that Lake is growing and things are great in the town of Lake. We can take pride in what is happening and what is going to happen. It's an exciting time to be in the town of Lake. Aren't you glad you are a part of it? The town of Lake, Mississippi. We are headed to the second quarter with the Lady Bobcats of Sebastopol leading the Lady Hornets of Lake by a score of 11-7. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Bobcats, so they will get the ball to start the second quarter. For the Lady Hornets, it's going to be Pinkston, Gardner, Everett, Grant, and Patrick. For the Lady Bobcats, it's going to be Musgrove, Wilson, Rogers, Smith, and Williams. Long three-pointer, no good. Rebound Williams. Williams gets shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Pinkston. Pinkston, coast to coast, puts it up. No, it won't go. Rebound fought for and going to be controlled by the Lady Hornets. Knocked away by the Lady Bobcats. But a foul took place. Let's see who the foul's going to be on. It is on number 24. That would be Jayden Williams. That'll be her first personal. Team first here in the second quarter. At the free throw line will be Kayana Pinkston. She has 4 points on the night, make it 5. With a chance to make it 6. 11-8, the score now. 3-point advantage for the Bobcats. Shot is up. Oh, rolls across, won't go. Rebound Williams. Williams gets it ahead to Wilson. Wilson over to Smith. Smith in the lane, loses it. Gets it out to Rogers. Rogers takes a 3-point shot, won't go. Rebound fought for, picked up by the Bobcats. Knocked away, and it is saved by the Bobcats. Right side it comes to Musgrove. Musgrove in the lane to Rogers. Rogers puts it up. We've got a whistle and a foul underneath. And the foul is going to be on Kelsey Everett. That'll be her first personal of the ball game. It sends to the free throw line to Layla Rogers, who has 2 points on the night. 11-8, 3-point advantage for the Lady Bobcats. Getting ready to come back into the ball game is Harmony Jones for the Lady Hornets. First shot is up off the glass, no good. Also, Jalen Grant coming back in. Everett and Hunt come out for the Lady Hornets. Rogers ready for the second shot. Off the iron, goes up in the air and drops through. 3 points on the night for Rogers into the front court. Left side it comes to Patrick. Patrick out front it comes to Pinkston. Pinkston on the dribble, right side to Gardner. Gardner looking. Comes back out to Pinkston. Pinkston left side to Patrick. Patrick driving the lane. Puts up the shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound fought for. Controlled by the Lady Hornets. With the ball, Patrick out to Pinkston. Pinkston puts up a 3-pointer. Won't go. Rebound fought for. Controlled by Gardner. Gardner is going to be charged with a foul or traveling. Nope, it is a foul on Destiny Gardner. That'll turn the ball over to the Lady Bobcats. as Jones and Grant come out of the ball game. Everett and Hunt back in. Ball comes in to Musgrove. Musgrove down across the timeline. Right side it goes to Rogers. Rogers in the lane to Musgrove. Musgrove puts it up. No, rolls across, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Patrick. Patrick down across the timeline. Right side driving to the basket. Puts up a shot. No, won't go. Rebound picked up by Everett. Everett on the left side kicks it out front to Pinkston. Right side it goes to Gardner. Inside it comes to Hunt, and Hunt travels with the ball. That'll turn it over to the Bobcats. 4-point advantage for the Lady Bobcats, 12-8 with 6:25 to go in the second period. Pass comes in to Musgrove. Musgrove will bring it down across the timeline into the front court. Long three-pointer off the iron, no good. A rebound, Hunt. Hunt bounce pass, almost lost, picked up by Patrick. Patrick almost loses it, gets it back down across the timeline. Left side to Pinkston. Pinkston has the ball blocked. Rebound, Hunt. Hunt takes it to the basket and puts it in. Amy Hunt from the left side. Down the court comes Musgrove. Front court, Rogers over to Musgrove. Musgrove on the right side, driving the lane. Now kicks it out to Smith. Smith has the ball blocked by Patrick. Patrick to the basket, puts it up. No, too hard, off the glass. Rebound pulled down by the Bobcats. Down the court, into the front court. That is Musgrove. Musgrove, long pass cross court to Smith. Smith takes a three-point shot off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hunt. Hunt has the ball stolen away on a pass. Shot taken by Smith, no good. Rebound by Hunt. Hunt gets it back to Patrick. Patrick ahead to Pinkston. Pinkston right over to Gardner. Now cross court to Everett. Everett will take the three-pointer. Count it! Kelsey Everett with a three-point basket from the left side. On the left wing over there, gets the three-pointer, and the Hornets take a 1-point lead. Right side it goes to Rogers, in the lane to Williams. Williams almost loses it now, does lose it now, knocked away, and Kelsey Everett cannot save it, out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Bobcats in the front court. 5:01 to go in the second period of play. Let's see, inbounding it, I believe it's going to be Musgrove. Comes into Rogers. Rogers turnaround jumper, in and out, and it falls through. Layla Rogers with a 2-point basket from the right side. Makes it 14-13 in favor of the Bobcats. In the lane it goes to Patrick. Patrick puts it up, in and out, no good. Rebound Rogers. Rogers over to Musgrove. Musgrove on the dribble, down across the timeline, picked up by Pinkston. Into the lane, she'll take it to the basket and banks it in. Lakin Musgrove now with 4 points on the night. With the ball now, Pinkston down across the timeline. Left side she comes to number 14. Not sure who that is. I don't have her on my roster. She'll take the shot and makes it. 3-point basket by number 14. Actually, that is number 20. Beg your pardon. We've got a whistle and a timeout because of some moisture on the court. We'll have to try to find out who number 14 is during the break. As we wait for play to resume. Inbounding the ball is Wilson, gets it into Musgrove. Musgrove crosses the timeline, picked up by Patrick, into Rogers. Rogers driving the basket, puts it up, no, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Patrick. Patrick on the dribble, kicks it ahead in the front court to number 14. Driving to the basket, puts it up, nope, too hard, off the glass. Rebound, and we've got a whistle and I believe a blocking foul going to be called on the Lake Hornets. Well, he signaled number 12, I thought. She is in the ball game, Sky Gardner. Coming out is Hunt and number 14. Long pass And I beg your pardon, the foul was on the Bobcats, number 12, Marley Smith. First ball game of the year. I'm kind of getting my feet wet here as the ball is knocked out of bounds by the Hornets. As Everett, Hunt, and number 14 come back into the ball game. Pinkston comes out. As inbounding it is Wilson. Comes into Musgrove. Musgrove across the timeline. Left side to Smith. Inside it goes to Williams. Williams puts up a shot. No good. Rebound Everett. Everett gets it over to Patrick. Patrick will bring it down across the timeline. Right side. Oh, no look pass goes out of bounds off the hands of Gardner. And the Bobcats will have the ball. We're tied at 16. Ball comes into Musgrove. Musgrove will bring it down across the timeline. 3:20 to go in the period. Into Rogers. Rogers on the dribble. Now stops. Bounce pass over to Musgrove. Musgrove driving. Can't go anywhere. Throws it away. Picked up by Smith. Now in to number 15, Wilson. Got a whistle. And looks like a foul underneath. Two-shot foul on Amy Hunt. So with 3:04 to go in the period, going to the free throw line will be Layla Rogers. She has 5 points on the night. First shot, no good, bounces away. Ready for the second shot now. Shot is up. Nope, in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jones, who's back into the ball game. Over to Patrick. Long pass into the corner to Gardner. Knocked away, picked up by the Lady Bobcats. Over to Wilson, now over to Rogers. Rogers down across the timeline and into the basket, puts it up and in. Layla Rogers gets the basket. She has 7 points on the night. In the lane it goes to Grant. Grant to the basket, puts it up and gets it to fall. Jalen Grant with 3 points on the night for the Lady Hornets. Wilson, right side to Rogers. Rogers out to number 14, Musgrove. Musgrove to Smith. In the lane to Williams. And the shot no good by Williams. Rebound pulled down by Patrick. Patrick ahead to Jones underneath. Shot no good. And ball thrown away by Musgrove. It'll belong to the Lady Hornets at half court. We're tied at 18 with 2:09 to go in the first half. Ball comes in to Pinkston. Pinkston, left side to Patrick. Patrick back out to Pinkston. Pinkston three-point shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound, Gardner kicks it back in and saves it. Bounce pass inside to Jones. Jones puts it up. No, won't go. Rebound knocked away. Fought for on the floor. Tied up. We've got a jump ball. Getting in there is Jones along with Smith. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Hornets, so they will have the ball under their own basket as Gardner will inbound the ball. That's Destiny. Long pass to Grant out front. Now right side it goes to Pinkston. Pinkston loses the ball. Now gets it back. Left side to Pinkston. That was Patrick, I beg your pardon. Pinkston drives to the basket and puts it up and in. Pinkston now with 7 points on the night. Down the court come the Bobcats. Right side to Musgrove into Rogers. Rogers driving, cut off. Now out front to Wilson. Wilson driving, has the ball slapped away by Grant on the floor and tied up. Jump ball, it'll belong to the Lady Bobcats. Nope, timeout call by the Lady Bobcats to retain possession. So timeout, we'll take it with them with the score 20-18 in favor of the Lady Hornets. You're listening to Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN.
Ready
for fishing and hunting? No worry, you'll find all your fishing and hunting supplies at Southside Mart, South Main and Forest. At Southside Mart, you'll find guns and ammo, fishing tackle and bait. There's a deli, and cold drinks and snacks are available too. Southside Mart is open Monday through Saturday, 3 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. So for your hunting and fishing needs, it's all at Southside Mart, South Main and Forest. Stop by today. And the Bobcats call timeout to save possession, so they'll have the ball in the front court as we get ready to go back to action. A minute 21 to go in the first half. 2018, the Lake Hornets leading the Sebastopol Lady Bobcats. As they come to the court, it will be Wilson that will inbound the ball. She gets the ball from the official. Slaps it, comes into Musgrove, over to Smith. Smith will take the three-point shot, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for, controlled by the Hornets. Down the right side comes Pinkston into the front court. No, that's number 14. Ball slapped away, and it belonged to the Lady Bobcats at the far end of the court. A minute 10 to go in the first half. As Wilson will inbound the ball. It comes into Musgrove. Musgrove will bring it down across the timeline. Almost stolen away. Now over to Rogers. Rogers almost had it stolen away by Grant. Now over to Wilson. Wilson walked with the ball. No call by the official. Back to Rogers. Rogers out front to Musgrove. Now left side to Smith. Smith, three-pointer, no good. And out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Hornets. Jalen Grant fighting for it. Couldn't control it. It went out of bounds, and Wilson will inbound the ball. Wilson looking. Bounce pass into Rogers. Rogers loses it. Picked up by the Lady Hornets. And Patrick brings it down. Left side it comes to Pinkston. Pinkston three-pointer. No, off the iron. No good. Rebound Patrick. Patrick kicks it out to number 14. Three-point from the right side. Off the glass. No good. Rebound put back up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Rogers. Rogers. Bounce pass over to Wilson. Wilson. Pass ahead to Smith. Right side to Musgrove. Musgrove puts up shot too hard off the glass. Slapped out of bounds. And it belongs to the Lady Bobcats under their own basket. 21 seconds to go in the first half of play. Wilson to inbound the ball. Comes into Rogers. Rogers in the lane. Turnaround jumper. Puts it up and in. Layla Rogers with 9 points on the night for the Lady Bobcats. Down the court come the Lady Hornets. 10 seconds to go. Corner it goes. Shot taken by Pinkston. Nope, won't go. Rebound pulled down by the Hornets. Tripped going in, and the ball will not fall. We're going to go tied at 20 to halftime with 1 second to go. Bobcats will have the ball. And the Hornets call timeout with 1 second to go. So with 1 second to go, we'll take the timeout with them. We're tied at 20. You're listening to Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN. Go Scott Central Rebels from Hollingsworth Enterprises Incorporated, specializing in farm and construction equipment, auctions, personal property appraisals, equipment rentals, and salvage parts. Come see Hollingsworth for all your equipment and vehicle needs, or contact Hollingsworth today to see how you can benefit from their auction and appraisal services. Keep up with Hollingsworth Enterprises Incorporated on Facebook, or check out their website for upcoming auctions and equipment sales at hollingsworthauctions.com. Hollingsworth Enterprises Incorporated, 3 miles north of Forest on Highway 21. Go Scott Central Rebels. Mike Wooten says,
I know bells and hoses, not X and O's. I do O2 sensors, but not defenses. Yeah, I make a right call to keep your car in the game. Don't even need a playbook, it's all in my brain. Fuel injectors, alternators, radiators too. It's who I am, it's what I do. Never know how. Never know how.
H&W Auto and Truck Parts, Highway 80 in Lake. 1 second to go in the half. The Hornets call the timeout. They will have the ball. I thought the Bobcats were going to have the ball, but Gardner will inbound the ball. In it comes, and shot taken, and it falls. Count it, says the ref. Destiny Gardner was right there to put it in. And so the Hornets will take a 2-point lead into the locker room at halftime, 22-20 in favor of the Lady Hornets in the first round of the Scott County basketball tournament. We'll take a break, be back to wrap up, to give you the stats on the first half. You're listening to the Scott County tournament on SCBN. We're always for you. Bank of Commerce of Morton. The Bank of Commerce of Morton is located at 366 4th Street South. All of your banking needs can be found at the Bank of Commerce of Morton. Checking, savings, loans, debit cards, and so much more. You'll feel right at home at Bank of Commerce of Morton. We're always for you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. That's Bank of Commerce of Morton. Call them at 601-732-8944. Something old is brand new. It's the Hornets Nest Convenience Store, formerly M&K Highway 80 in Blaine. The Hornets Nest Convenience Store where community and convenience meets. You'll find a deli, gas, grocery needs, ATM, and more. It's all at the Hornets Nest, Highway 80 in Blaine. Don't forget the Hornets Nest is open from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday and from 6 to 10 on Sunday. And don't forget Hornets Nest Catering. Stop by and see Tom Jeter today at the Hornets Nest in Blaine.
You're a best friend, the world's #1 dad, the best thing that ever happened to someone, the face they look for in a crowd. So give yourself more credit. Start with a Credit Boost CD from the Citizens Bank. Just borrow money that goes into a CD, make regular on-time payments, and boost your credit score while building savings. You're obviously much better at getting credit than you think. The Citizens Bank, in your corner. Member FDIC.
Serving you since 1980 has been our pleasure. French's Pharmacy, 365 South 4th Street, Morton, and 512 Airport Road in Forest. You'll find that old-fashioned service is their specialty. In Morton, you'll find 3 registered pharmacists to serve you better, plus a soda fountain and fine gifts for all occasions. Stop by today and visit with your friends at French's Pharmacy and Gifts in Morton and Forest. And in Morton, be sure to enjoy a treat at their soda fountain. That's French's Pharmacy and Gifts, 365 South 4th Street in Morton and 512 Airport Road in Forest. Back at Scott Central High School, where at halftime the Lake Lady Hornets lead the Sebastopol Lady Bobcats 22-20. Scoring in the first half for the Lady Bobcats, the leading scorer in the ball game is Layla Rogers with 9, followed by Marley Smith with 7, and Lakin Musgrove with 4 for their total of 20. For the Lake Hornets, their leading scorer is Kayana Pinkston with 7. She is followed by Jalen Grant. Kelsey Everett. And number 14, we'll try to find out who that is. All with 3 points. Amy Hunt with 2, along with Destiny Gardner and Harmony Jones, each with 2 points each. So that's the way we stand here at halftime. 22-20 in favor of the Lady Hornets. So now a little bit of entertainment for you here on the Scott County Broadcasting Network from Ken Davis and Coach Tony Dungy.
Boharala Autoplex, Highway 35 South in Forest, has the largest selection of late model pre-owned cars in this area. Stop by today and let them show you just what you can find at the Boharala Autoplex. Also, in-store financing is available, and the best bank rates around can be found at Boharala Autoplex. That's Boharala Autoplex, 817 Highway 35 South in Forest. Call them at 601-469-1304. The Bank of Forest, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender, is proud to be a part of the Forest and Scott County community. We are a full-service bank with 24-hour banker Evergreen. Visit our website at www.bkforest.com. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. until 5:30 on Friday. The Bank of Forest drive-thru is open at 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. Stop by and visit with us today at the Bank of Forest.
This is Lighten Up with Ken Davis, brought to you by ChristianBook.com, your source for everything Christian. We think you'll be encouraged as speaker and comedian Ken Davis confirms that perfection is not a requirement when trusting in an extraordinary God.
The next time you feel like God can't use you, Consider this. Noah was a drunk. Abraham was too old. Jacob was a liar. Moses stuttered. Gideon was afraid. Rahab was a prostitute. Jeremiah and Timothy were too young. David was an adulterer and a murderer. Elijah was suicidal. Isaiah preached naked. Jonah ran from God. Naomi was a widow. Job went bankrupt. Peter denied Christ. Martha worried about everything. Zacchaeus was too small. Paul was too religious. Timothy had an ulcer. And Lazarus was dead. During his life, Mike Yaconelli enabled and encouraged thousands of young pastors. Many of them didn't feel qualified for the job. Mike said, "The power of the church is not a parade of flawless people, but of a flawless Christ who embraces our flaws." The church is not made up of a whole people, rather of broken people who find wholeness in a Christ who was broken for us. I've often said that God isn't looking for extraordinary people. He's looking for ordinary people that will trust an extraordinary God. God can use you. This is Ken Davis. Lighten up and let him.
This program is made possible by ChristianBook.com. Remember, lighten up and let your face show it.
When injured on the playing field, around the home, or on the job, ask your doctor to write a prescription for your physical therapy to Apex Physical Therapy, now in their new location at 504 Airport Road, Suite A, conveniently located across from the MAC, the Medical Arts Center in Forest. Apex Physical Therapy offers physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. It's all at Apex Physical Therapy across from the MAC, the Medical Arts Center in Forest. Check them out and like them on Facebook or call them at 601-469-2732. East Central Mississippi Credit Union is the name you know, but now it's Community Partners Federal Credit Union. New name, but same great service and the same great people. Stop by today and talk with them about loans or any of your banking needs. Located on Old Highway 15 Loop in Newton, Community Partners Federal Credit Union offers you the service and security you deserve. Your deposits are insured by NCUA. Call them at 601-683-3322. East Central Mississippi Credit Union is the name you know, but now it's Community Partners Federal Credit Union in Newton. Back at Scott Central High School, where at halftime the Lake Lady Hornets lead the Sebastopol Lady Bobcats 22-20 in the first round of the Scott County tournament in the girls bracket. We're about ready for the second half to get underway. And let's see, we're waiting for the officials to come out onto the court. And the buzzer sounds. Possession error in favor of the Lady Bobcats. They'll have the ball to start the second half. Wilson will inbound at half court on the far side. And she gets it into Musgrove. Musgrove spins around back across the timeline to the basket, loses it out of bounds as she tried to shift the ball to get in a shooting position, and it goes out of bounds. And so Gardner will inbound to Pinkston, and Pinkston will bring it down across the timeline for the Lady Hornets. Left side it goes to Gardner. Gardner in the lane to Patrick, over to Jones, and Jones puts it up and drops it through. She now has 4 points on the night for the Lady Hornets. Wilson down across the timeline, ahead in the front court to Musgrove. In the corner to Rogers, bounce pass inside to Wilson. Thrown away by Pinkston, but she can't control it. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Bobcats. Wilson inbounding just inside the front court. Pass into Musgrove. Inside the ball goes. Let's see. I believe 3-second violation on Williams. Will turn the ball over to the Lady Hornets. Ball was knocked out of bounds, but the whistle sounded just before, as the Bobcat coach arguing with one of the officials. Left side it goes to Pinkston. Pinkston in the lane to Grant. Grant puts it up. Nope, won't go. Beg your pardon, that wasn't Grant. That was Jones. got a whistle and a foul going to be called on Jaden Williams. Her second personal of the ball game will send Harmony Jones to the free throw line. Jones, with 4 points on the night, steps up to the free throw line, bouncing the ball. Sets herself, puts it up. High arcing shot off the iron, no good. Jones now with one shot. 24-20 in favor of the Hornets. Jones puts up the second shot right through the basket. So Harmony Jones now with 5 points on the night. Ball comes in to Musgrove. Musgrove on the drive, gets a block from Smith. Now goes back the other way, guarded by Gardner. Musgrove, beg your pardon, passes out. Ball is knocked away by Pinkston, out of bounds. Last touch by Pinkston. Hornet crowd doesn't agree with the call, but Wilson will step out to inbound for the Bobcats. Wilson gets it in to Rogers underneath to Williams. Williams turn around, lays it up and in for Jaden Williams, her first basket of the night. So she has 2 points. It's now 25-22 in favor of the Hornets. Left side, right side, I beg your pardon. It comes to Gardner. Gardner puts the ball on the floor, driving, stops, kicks into the corner to Pinkston. Pinkston puts it up. Nope, won't go. Rebound knocked away, saved by Grant. Grant out to Pinkston. Pinkston takes a shot. Won't go. Rebound Grant. Grant puts it up. Grant gets it to fall. Jalen Grant. And we've got a foul. My goodness gracious. Not sure what brought that on. Grant still wanting to go, but she's being held by the coach. Grant is upset at Williams. Let's see. Coach Bender having words with the official. Jalen Grant extremely upset. I didn't see what brought about the altercation, but obviously Grant will now be escorted off the court. As the fight took place under the Bobcat basket. Coach Bender is not happy. You can tell that just by looking at her. Officials conferring, trying to decide. Sure, there'll be a technical foul issued on somebody. As the head referee comes to the scorer's table, trying to see if Williams is still on the court. I believe she is. Now the Sebastopol coach having words with the SRO Williams, walking out onto the court, being taken out of the ball game and I guess thrown out of the ball game. She is escorted to the dressing room. Both coaches now talking with the officials. As both coaches plead their case, but both have lost a player. The Hornets lost Jalen Grant and the Bobcats lost Jaden Williams. Grant with 5 points, Williams with 2. The head official now gesturing with her hands to both coaches. Now the other official, I believe, that was closest to the action, explaining what he saw. Now the head official talking with the Sebastopol coach. He's pleading his case. I'm not sure how far it may go. As we've got all kind of people coming out on the court now. Sheriff's deputies, coaches, school administrators. As the PA announcer starts some music, as the officials come to the scores table, we will take a break and be back for more action. You're listening to the Scott County Tournament on the Scott County Broadcasting Network.
Serving you since 1980 has been our pleasure. French's Pharmacy, 365 South 4th Street, Morton, and 512 Airport Road in Forest. You'll find that old-fashioned service is their specialty. In Morton, you'll find 3 registered pharmacists to serve you better, plus a soda fountain and fine gifts for all occasions. Stop by today and visit with your friends at French's Pharmacy and Gifts in Morton and Forest. And in Morton, be sure to enjoy a treat at their soda fountain. That's French's Pharmacy and Gifts, 365 South 4th Street in Morton and 512 Airport Road in Forest.
The Bank of Forest, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender, is proud to be a part of the Forest and Scott County community. We are a full-service bank with 24-hour banker evergreen. Visit our website at www.bkforest.com. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. until 5:30 on Friday. The Bank of Forest drive-thru is open at 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. Stop by and visit with us today at the Bank of Forest.
East Central Mississippi Credit Union is the name you know, but now it's Community Partners Federal Credit Union. New name, but same great service and the same great people. Stop by today and talk with them about loans or any of your banking needs. Located on Old Highway 15 Loop in Newton, Community Partners Federal Credit Union offers you the service and security you deserve. Your deposits are insured by NCUA. Call them at 601-683-3322. East Central Mississippi Credit Union is the name you know, but now it's Community Partners Federal Credit Union in Newton. Well, apparently they have settled whatever the dispute was that caused the melee. 2 players ejected from the ball game. Jalen Grant for the Hornets and Jaden Williams for the Bobcats. Well, I said, no, it was 21, Harmony Jones. Grant's still out there. It was Harmony Jones that got in the fight. Ball goes to the Bobcats, into Smith. Smith down the court, crosses the timeline. Looked like she palmed the ball, no call. Ball stolen away, picked up by Pinkston. To the basket she goes. Shot taken, no good. Rebound knocked away, stolen away by Grant. Grant in the lane to Pinkston. Patrick fighting for the ball to Pinkston and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Bobcats, sort of belonged to the Lady Hornets at midcourt. Destiny Gardner will step out. I beg your pardon, I thought it was Grant that had been ejected, but it was Harmony Jones, number 21, that got ejected from the ball game, along with number 23, Jaden Smith. Ball comes in to Pinkston. Pinkston. Left side it goes to Patrick. Patrick back out to Pinkston. Pinkston out front with it now. Into the corner to Gardner. Gardner loses it. Tosses it back in. Saved by Pinkston. Pinkston throws it back in. Knocked away. Picked up by Pinkston. We've got a whistle. And what have we got going on here? Well, I said that Williams had been ejected, but she's still in the ball game. No, that's Rogers. I beg your pardon. Williams, number 24. Ball is awarded to the Bobcats. It comes in to Musgrove. Musgrove down the court. Stops. Back out to Wilson. Wilson driving. Traveling. Ball will be turned over to the Hornets at the far end of the court. One official called a foul. The other called traveling.
Now the officials are arguing amongst themselves. Still trying to get everything straightened out from the melee. And it's going to belong to the Bobcats under their own basket. So one official overrules the other. Wilson to inbound. Ball comes in to Rogers. Rogers throws it away, and the referee says last touch by the Hornets. So it'll still belong to the Bobcats under their own basket. Wilson to inbound. And it comes in to Musgrove. Ball saved into Gardner. Gardner down across the timeline in the front court. Gets it back to Grant. Grant to Pinkston. Pinkston puts it up. Patrick puts it up. No good. Rebound pulled down by the Bobcats. Wilson over to Musgrove. Back to Wilson. Wilson almost loses it. Rogers picks it up. Musgrove takes a long shot and drops it through there. Lakin Musgrove now with 7 points on the night. 27-25, Hornets leading by 2. In the lane it goes to Grant. Grant to the basket, lays it in from the right-hand side. And Grant now with 7 points on the night. Ball comes in. Wilson will bring it down across the timeline. Into Rogers. Rogers at the foul line. Bounce pass inside. Stolen away by the Hornets. Now lost. Picked up by Gardner. Gardner in the front court with it now. Dribbling. Gets it out to Patrick. Patrick started a three-point. Stolen away by Smith. Smith down to the basket. Puts it up. And it won't fall. Rebound fought for. Knocked away. Picked up by Gardner. Gardner gets it back to Patrick. Patrick will bring it down across the timeline. 4 minutes to go in the period. 29-25. Hornets lead it. Now Pinkston with the ball into the corner to Patrick. Patrick looking. Puts it on the floor. Now kicks it out to Gardner. Gardner brings it to the top of the key. Left side to Pinkston. Pinkston looking into the left corner to Patrick. Patrick puts up a three-pointer. No off the iron. No good. Rebound knocked away. Let's see. It'll belong to the Lady Hornets at their own end of the court as Everett, along with Sky Gardner, comes into the ball game. Ball comes into Gardner. Gardner puts it on the floor. Everett confused. She thought it was belonged to the Bobcats. Shot taken from the corner by Destiny Gardner. No good. Rebound by the Bobcats into the front court. Left side it goes to Rogers. Rogers puts it up. Won't go. Rebound Everett. Everett on the dribble being guarded closely by Rogers. Everett now into the front court. Ball is stolen away by Smith. Smith to the basket, puts it up and drops it through. Marley Smith with 9 points on the night for the Lady Bobcats. Pinkston down across the timeline. Into the lane, loses the ball, picked up by Smith. Smith 3-on-0 break off to the other one. And that is Smith that puts it up. Marley Smith now in double figures with 11. And the Hornets call timeout. So a timeout on the floor. We'll take the timeout with them. You're listening to Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN. Check out B&B Chevron and their store at Interstate 20 and Highway 35 in Forest. You'll find a great shopping experience at B&B Chevron at Interstate 20 and Highway 35, and the Cox family is pleased to serve you. Stop by B&B Chevron at Interstate 20 and Highway 35 and see what they have to offer you. You'll be glad you did, because you'll find a great convenience store shopping experience at B&B Chevron.
Serving you is what we do best. Community Bank is your hometown bank that has all the banking services you need and want. Checking, savings, loans, personal, business, and commercial, as well as mortgages. Stop by today for that friendly banking service you'll find at Community Bank in Forest. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. That's your friends at Community Bank. Call them at 601-469-1611. Community Bank, the only bank you'll need.
We're tied at 29, the first round of the ladies bracket of the Scott County tournament. Hornets with the ball down across the timeline. After the timeout, over to Destiny Gardner. Gardner driving, goes in, comes back out. Still on the drive, out front to Pinkston, saves it from going into the backcourt. Pinkston inside to Grant, losing it. Picked up by Patrick. Patrick puts up a shot, no good. Rebound fought for, put back up by Grant. And it will not fall, but a foul called in the process on number 15, Mally Wilson. That'll be her first personal of the ball game. The team's fourth personal foul. It sends Jalen Grant to the free throw line. First shot is up, drops through there. And Grant has 8 points on the night. Grant ready for the second shot. Puts it up, drops it through there. 9 points on the night for Jalen Grant. Down the court comes Smith, driving the lane, going to the basket, puts it up, nope, won't go. Rebound picked up by Grant. Grant down across the timeline ahead to Pinkston. Pinkston saving it from going out of bounds, throws it back, picked up by Destiny Gardner. Left side to Patrick. Patrick puts up shot, nope, in and out, three-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Bobcats and knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to the Bobcats at the far end of the court. Wilson to inbound. Got a new player in the ball game. That is Maddie Gray for the Bobcats. Ball comes into Rogers. Rogers palmed the ball. No call by the official. Over to Wilson. Wilson into Musgrove. Musgrove driving the lane. Stops. Gets it off to the young lady just in the ball game. Shot won't go. Rebound pulled down by the Bobcats, by the Hornets. Rebound now over to Patrick into Gardner. Gardner looking. Gives up the dribble. She's tied up. Timeout going to be called by the Hornets to save possession. We'll take a timeout with the score 31-29 in favor of the Hornets. You're listening to Lake High School, to Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN.
For 40 years, the Back 40 Seafood Restaurant has been serving up the best seafood buffet in Scott County. And you can still enjoy that great Back 40 Seafood Buffet every Friday and Saturday from 4:30 to 7:30. And every Sunday, you'll love the Back 40 Homestyle Country Lunch served up from 11 to 1:30. Family owned and operated for the past 40 years, the Back 40 Seafood Restaurant is located off I-20 at exit 96.
Back at Scott Central High School, where the score 31-29 in favor of the Lady Hornets. 1 minute, 37 seconds remaining in the third period. Hornets will have the ball under their own basket. Gardner to inbound. Comes into Grant. Grant under the basket, puts it up, and it falls. A very off-balance shot, but it fell through there. Ball comes in to number 10. That is Gray. Ahead to Smith. Smith puts it up. I beg your pardon, that is Musgrove. Musgrove puts it up and gets it to Paul. She has 9 points on the night. Long pass to Patrick. Over to Gardner. Gardner back over. Stolen away by the Bobcats. Smith with the ball. No, it's Musgrove. Musgrove puts it up, and Musgrove gets it to Paul. We're tied at 33 with a minute to go in the third period. Down across the timeline in the corner to Patrick. Patrick looking, tied up, gets it out to Pinkston. Pinkston driving the lane, goes to the basket, puts it up, and gets it to Paul. Kayana Pinkston with 9 points on the night gives the Hornets the lead once again. Down the court, Musgrove with the ball, driving. Left side it goes to Smith. Smith puts it on the floor, out to Wilson. Wilson right side to Rogers, now to Smith. Smith, three-point basket, nope, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Gardner. Gardner holding the ball, being guarded closely by Wilson. Now Gardner circles around. Pass into the front court to Pinkston. Pinkston driving the lane. over to Patrick, but traveled before she got the pass off, and the ball will belong to the Bobcats. 35-33, 21 seconds to go in the third period of the first round of the Scott County basketball tournament. Inbounding the ball will be Wilson. It comes into Musgrove. Musgrove back to Wilson. Wilson picked up by Pinkston. And Pinkston is going to be called for a foul. Looked like she just barely bumped into Wilson, but is called for the foul. That'll be the second team foul. First foul on Pinkston. Ball comes into Rogers in the front court. Driving the basket, throws it away, and off the hands of Gray and Musgrove. It goes out of bounds with 12 seconds to go in the third period. Pinkston will inbound the ball. Patrick will inbound the ball. It comes into Pinkston. Pinkston taking it easy, crossing the timeline. 7 seconds, right side to Patrick. Patrick driving, stops, kicks it out to Everett. Everett puts up a three-pointer. No, it won't fall. And we go to the fourth and final period with the Lady Hornets leading the Lady Bobcats by 2, 35-33. You're listening to Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN.
Northside General Store, 6134 Highway 35 North, is your hunting supply headquarters. Also, a full deli can take away those hunger pains before you get in the woods or on the lake. Did I mention that Northside General Store has a complete line of fishing supplies too? That's Northside General Store, 6134 Highway 35 North, supporting the Scott Central Rebels. This is the season that fans live for, but electric service knows no season. You need reliable electricity 365 days a year, and Central Electric Power Association's team delivers. Whether building power lines in extreme weather conditions or restoring power on a stormy night, Central Electric employees take your electric service seriously. So enjoy your season and take comfort in our team's reliable service all year long. Central Electric Power Service, it's our commitment to you, serving you since 1937. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Back at Scott Central High School, Scott County Tournament Round 1 in the girls bracket. Lake Lady Hornets leading the Lady Bobcats of Sebastopol 35-33. Lady Bobcats will have the possession of the ball to start the fourth period. Musgrove will inbound at midcourt. Now some confusion as to which end of the court. Now they switch and say the Lady Hornets will have possession. So Gardner will inbound the ball. Comes into Pinkston. Patrick. Patrick, left side to Gardner. Gardner looking. Into the corner, no, in the lane. It comes to Grant. Grant goes up with a shot. No foul as she's knocked to the floor. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Bobcats at the far end of the court. Wilson inbounds the ball, comes into Musgrove. Musgrove will get it over to Smith. Smith back to Musgrove. Musgrove driving the lane as Grant is hurt, and the ball bounces high in the air and drops through for Lakin Musgrove. She now has 13 points on the night for the Lady Bobcats. We're tied at 35. Pinkston over to Gardner. Gardner on the dribble, underneath. It goes to Grant. Grant in the lane, puts it up. Nope, rolls across, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Musgrove. Musgrove down the left side, now to the lane, puts it up. Nope, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Gray. Ball spun away, and we've got a traveling violation on Gray. Maddie Gray fell to the court and called for the travel. It'll belong to the Lady Hornets if they make up their mind whether it's going to be far into the court or midcourt. It's going to be far into the court. Gardner to inbound. Comes in to Patrick. No, that's Pinkston, number 3. Pinkston will bring it down across the timeline. Into the corner to Pinkston. Pinkston has it knocked away, jump ball, and it's going to belong to the Lady Bobcats. Pinkston tied up by Rogers and Musgrove. It'll belong to the Bobcats on the far side in the middle as Wilson will inbound. Guarded by Pinkston. No pressure by the Hornets. Ball comes in to Musgrove. Musgrove down across the timeline. Into Gray. Gray into Rogers. Rogers to the basket. We've got a whistle and a foul going to be called. I believe it's going to be on Grant. That's who it's on. Jalen Grant will pick up her third personal. And it sends to the free throw line Layla Rogers, who has 9 points on the night. First free throw is up and in and good. And the Bobcats take a 1-point lead. Rogers now in double figures. Next shot is off the iron, no good. Rebound picked up by Patrick. Patrick will bring it down across the timeline, 36-35. Bobcats leading it. Over to Pinkston. Pinkston looking, comes right side to Gardner. Gardner on the dribble. Almost loses it. Now called for double dribble, says the referee. And that'll turn it over to the Bobcats as Amy Hunt is limping off the court. Everett will come in to replace her. Ball comes in to Musgrove. Musgrove, left side to Gray, inside to Rogers. Rogers to the basket, too hard off the glass. Rebound pulled down by Grant. Over to Patrick, long pass into the front court. Driving to the basket goes Pinkston, puts it up and it goes, and we've got a foul. And the foul is on number 12. That is Marley Smith. That is her third personal of the ball game. And it sends Pinkston to the free throw line. Pinkston with 11 points, so she's in double figures. A chance to make it 12. Puts it up too hard, off the iron, rebound Gray. Gray gets it over to Musgrove. Musgrove driving the lane, stops, puts up a shot, off the iron, won't go. Rebound, pulled down by Pinkston. Pinkston into the front court, slows it down, now has the ball knocked away, picks it up. Long pass and is handled by Grant. Grant comes in there and gets that misguided pass and puts the basket in, 39-36 in favor of the Hornets. And timeout call by the Bobcats. So we're timeout on the floor. You're listening to the Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN.
Since 1939, Esom Hardware of Sebastopol has been serving the hardware, lumber, plumbing, appliance, building supply, and small engine sales and repair needs of this area. Stop by today and check out everything Esom has to offer. They are your friends, and they know how to serve you with all your hardware, lumber, building supplies, appliances, plumbing, and small engine sales and repair needs. Call Esom Hardware at 601-625-8551 or stop by 17544 Highway 21 in Sebastopol. Injured on the playing field or around the home or on the job? Ask your doctor to write a prescription for your physical therapy to Apex Physical Therapy, 1151 Highway 35 South in Forest. Apex Physical Therapy offers physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. Apex offers dry needling with a trained therapist on staff. It's at Apex Physical Therapy, 1151 Highway 35 South in Forest. Check them out and like them on Facebook or call them at 601-469-2732.
Back at Scott Central High School, 39-36, Lady Hornets leading the Lady Bobcats. Bobcats call the timeout. Now they bring it down the court. Wilson over to Smith. Now right side to Musgrove. Musgrove three-pointer off the iron. No good. Rebound pulled down by Pinkston. Pinkston down across the timeline. Into the lane. She goes to the basket. No, too hard off the glass. Rebound pulled down by Rogers. Rogers guarded by Everett. Ball knocked out of bounds. Everett will save it. Gets it up to Grant. Grant will take the shot. No, off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Wilson. Wilson over to Musgrove. Musgrove to the basket. And we've got a whistle and a foul underneath. Let's see who that foul is going to be on. It's going to be on Patrick. Natasha Patrick picks up her first personal of the ball game. And it sends to the free throw line Lakin Musgrove. Musgrove with 13 points on the night. Musgrove bouncing the ball. Sets herself, puts up the first shot. High arcing shot.
Clears the front iron barely, gets a little tip on it, drops through there. 39-37, Hornets lead it. Pinkston coming out of the ball game. And that is Williams who comes in to replace her. Next shot is up. Off the iron. And Grant in the lane too quick, so Musgrove will get another shot. Musgrove bouncing the ball. Sets herself, puts it up high. Shot off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Patrick. Patrick will bring it down across the timeline into the front court. Left side it goes to Everett, into the corner to Pinkston. Pinkston tied up by Rogers. Rogers has it knocked off her foot out of bounds. It'll belong to the Hornets under their own basket. Well, actually at the corner in the front court. As Gardner will come over to inbound the ball. Comes in over the head of Patrick. Patrick on the drive to the lane, to the basket, puts it up and drops it in there. Natasha Patrick picks up her first basket of the night. And the Hornets have a 4-point lead. Ball knocked away by Grant, but it goes out of bounds. Pass intended for Rogers. And Wilson will inbound the ball. Guarded by Sky Gardner. Goes into Rogers, into Gray. Gray backing to the basket, puts it up. Nope, off the hand of Patrick and out of bounds. She blocked the shot. And Wilson will step under her own basket to inbound the ball. Comes into Musgrove. Musgrove driving the lane, puts up the shot, drops it through there. Lakin Musgrove now with 16 points on the night for the Lady Bobcats. 41-39, Lady Hornets leading it. In the front court with the ball, Everett. Out front, it comes to Gardner, left side to Destiny Gardner. Bounce pass inside to Grant. Grant to the basket. No, it rolls across, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Wilson. Ball knocked away by Grant. Over to Wilson. Now to Rogers. Rogers turns into the front court. And double dribble going to be called on Layla Rogers. So it'll go over to the Lady Hornets. As Pinkston comes back in, Everett will come out for the Lady Hornets. Sky Gardner will inbound the ball. It comes into Patrick. Patrick in the backcourt will bring it across the timeline. Into the front court. Right side it comes to Pinkston. Pinkston inside to Grant. Grant spinning to the basket, puts it up, and it goes. Let's see. No basket. Oh, my goodness. Foul is on number 23. That is Layla Rogers. But the referee says that Grant was not in the act of shooting. So it's out of bounds. Destiny Gardner to inbound. Comes in. Three-pointer off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Musgrove. Stolen away by Pinkston. Now slapped away again. Picked up by Pinkston. We've got a whistle and a traveling going to be called on Patrick. Lake Hornets not happy with that. As Wilson will step out to inbound the ball under her own basket. 41-39, 3:52 to go in the ball game. Wilson gets it in. Driving to the basket is Smith. Has it blocked and picked up by Patrick. Patrick looking. Gets it over to Gardner, Sky Gardner, into the front court. Into the lane, stolen away by Rogers. Rogers down the court on the right side, guarded by Gardner. And we've got a charging foul going to be called, I believe. Well, the referee says blocking or shows blocking. Apparently she pushed the defender. So Destiny Gardner will step out to inbound the ball. Pinkston in the backcourt. Comes into Pinkston. Pinkston will bring it down. Long pass underneath to Patrick, and Patrick puts it up and gets the basket. 4 points on the night now for Natasha Patrick. With the ball, Wilson down across the timeline into the front court. 3-point shot taken off the iron, no good. Ball slapped away and out of bounds. Last touch by Patrick, says the referee. Wilson steps out under her own basket to inbound the ball. Ball comes in, slapped away, picked up by Smith, stolen away by Grant. And we've got a whistle and a foul going to be called on number 12. That would be Marley Smith, her fourth personal of the ball game here in the fourth period. 43-39, fourth team foul. Or is that the fifth team foul? Nope, not the fifth one. It's the fourth one, so not in the bonus yet. Next one should put the Hornets in the bonus situation. Patrick will inbound the ball. Comes into Pinkston. Pinkston down across the timeline. Left side to Patrick. Patrick, long cross court to Gardner. Gardner out front to Pinkston. Pinkston into the corner. Now underneath and knocked away by Wilson. That was Hunt that tried to get it into Grant. Gardner, Destiny Gardner will inbound the ball. Comes into Patrick. Patrick on the dribble, brings it out front. Now looking, goes over to Pinkston. Pinkston into the corner to Gardner, underneath to Grant. Grant puts it up, no, won't go. Rebound fought for and off the fingers of the Bobcats. Nope, off the fingers of Grant. It'll be long to the Bobcats under the far goal as Wilson will bring it down across the timeline. Right side it goes. We've got a whistle and a timeout call by the Bobcats. So timeout on the floor with the score. Hornets 43, Bobcats 39, 2:34 to go. You're listening to Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN.
Wouldn't it be nice to bank with someone where you feel like you are more than just a checking account or loan? Priority One Bank can provide you financial confidence and peace of mind by working with you and asking the right questions. Priority One is a part of the community where they know your family and your story. Let Priority One make you their priority. With over 100 years of service, Priority One has deep roots with 14 branches and growing better to meet your needs from Hattiesburg to Morton and Ridgeland. Priority One Bank. What's your priority?
Go by and see the Priority One Bank Morton team. There is so much to be excited about in the town of Lake. Lake is growing in two directions. It's just an exciting time to be in Lake, Mississippi. The mayor and board of aldermen want to let everyone know that Lake is growing and things are great in the town of Lake. We can take pride in what is happening and what is going to happen. It's an exciting time to be in the town of Lake. Aren't you glad you are a part of it? The town of Lake, Mississippi. Back at Scott Central High School with 2:34 to go in the ball game. 43-39, Hornets leading the Lady Bobcats. First round of the girls bracket. Ball comes in to Smith. Smith turns, drives the lane, now gets it over to Gray. Gray driving under the basket, loses it underneath. Now being fought for, we got a jump ball called. Possession arrow will be in favor of the Lady Hornets. Gardner able to get in there and tie it up. Now full court pressure going to be applied. Comes into Patrick. Patrick saves it, gets it back to Gardner. No, he steps on the inbound line and says the ball goes over to the Lady Bobcats under their own basket, trailing by 4 with 2:23 to go in the ball game. Wilson to inbound. Comes in to Gray. Gray will take a shot off the iron, no good. Rebound tied up. And it belongs to the Lady Bobcats under their own basket. Third chance in a row here. Wilson to inbound the ball. And it comes in to Smith. Smith takes a shot, doesn't make contact. Picked up by Grant. Grant down across the timeline. Ahead, intended for Hunt. Throws it away. Hunt acted like she wasn't expecting that. Ball comes in to Smith. Now ahead to number 25, Ava Skinner. 3-point shot off the iron. No, won't go. Rebound fought for. Still being fought for. And the Bobcats come up with a 3-point shot. And it hits from the far side. That was Musgrove. And she has 19 points on the night for the Lady Bobcats. 43-42. Grant puts it up and in. Jalen Grant took it the length of the court and dropped it in. And the Hornets lead extended to 3. Timeout called. We'll take the timeout with them. So a timeout on the court with the score. The Lady Hornets 45, Lady Bobcats 42. You're listening to the Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN.
Ready for fishing and hunting? No worry. You'll find all your fishing and hunting supplies at Southside Mart, South Main and Forest. At Southside Mart, you'll find guns and ammo, fishing tackle and bait. There's a deli, and cold drinks and snacks are available too. Southside Mart is open Monday through Saturday, 3 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. So for your hunting and fishing needs, it's all at Southside Mart, South Main and Forest. Stop by today.
Go Scott Central Rebels from Hollingsworth Enterprises Incorporated, specializing in farm and construction equipment, auctions, personal property appraisals, equipment rentals, and salvage parts. Come see Hollingsworth for all your equipment and vehicle needs, or contact Hollingsworth today to see how you can benefit from their auction and appraisal services. Keep up with Hollingsworth Enterprises Incorporated on Facebook, or check out their website for upcoming auctions and equipment sales at hollingsworthauctions.com. Hollingsworth Enterprises Incorporated, 3 miles north of Forest on Highway 21. Go Scott Central Rebels. Wilson rolls the ball in, picked up by Musgrove, cross court to Smith. Smith in the front court, stolen away and not tripped up by Wilson. Pinkston took the ball away and Wilson tripped her. Pinkston went down hard, but she's up. And that gets a reaction from the crowd. And it's also the 5th team foul. So Wilson will pick up her 2nd personal of the ball game. It sends Pinkston to the free throw line. Should have been, in my guesstimation, a technical foul as well, but not called by the official. So Pinkston, who has 11 points on the night, shooting 2 from the free throw line. And the first one rolls across, rolls around, and falls through. Looked like it was going to drop out, but it didn't. It fell through for the basket. It's now 46-42 Hornets. Next shot is up. All cross, rolls across, comes back and drops through. 13 points on the night for Kayana Pinkston. Wilson bounce pass into the front court to Smith. Stolen away by Grant. Grant down the left side. Ahead to Pinkston. Pinkston under the basket. Puts it up. No. Wouldn't go. Rebound. Grant. Grant puts it up. We got a whistle underneath and a foul. And the foul is on number 14, Lakin Musgrove. That'll be her 3rd personal of the ball game. And it sends Jalen Grant to the free throw line. She has 15 points on the night. Grant sets the ball, puts it up. Nope. Hard off the iron. No good. Score stays 47-45 in favor of the Hornets with 1:18 to go. Grant ready for the 2nd shot. Puts it up. Drops it through there. Jalen Grant now with 16 points on the night for the Lady Hornets. Wilson inbounds to Smith, back to Wilson. Wilson picked up by Pinkston, crosses the timeline. Inside it comes to number 10, that is Gray. Gray underneath, shot taken, but we've got a whistle and a foul going to be called on Pinkston, Patrick. For pushing, Natasha Patrick will pick up her 2nd personal of the ball game. That will be the 3rd team foul. And it sends to the free throw line Maddie Gray, who has not scored in the ball game. First shot is up and drops it through there. So Maddie Gray on the scoreboard with 1 point.
48-43 now, minute 8 to go. Gray ready for the second shot. Puts it up. Off the iron, and it's being fought for, picked up by Musgrove. Musgrove to Smith. We've got a whistle and a traveling violation going to be called on Smith, so it'll turn it over to the Hornets. Hornets will inbound the ball in the backcourt in front or to the side of the scorer's table. Pressure going to be applied by the Lady Bobcats. Ball comes into Pinkston. Pinkston guarded by Wilson. Pinkston across the timeline. Now kicks it over to Gardner. Gardner spins around, guarded closely. And a jump ball going to be called. And I believe a possession error in favor of the Hornets, so they will have it out on the side. Musgrove will guard Gardner. Comes in to Grant. Grant all alone to the basket, lays it up and spun it in. It almost didn't go, but it dropped through there. 18 points for Grant. Down the court comes Wilson. Left side to Smith. Right side it goes to Musgrove. Knocked away, picked up by the Hornets. In front court comes Pinkston. 37 seconds on the clock. Right side ball stolen away by Smith. Smith will take it all alone to the basket and puts it up and drops it through there. Marley Smith now with 13 points on the night for the Lady Bobcats. Pinkston, right side to Hunt. Hunt puts it up and gets her second basket of the night. And we've got a whistle and a timeout call with 17 seconds. We'll take the timeout with them with a score 52-45 in favor of the Hornets. You're listening to Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN. Mike Wooten says,
I know belts and hoses, not X and O's. I do O2 sensors, but not defenses. Yeah, I make a right call to keep your car in the game. Don't even need a playbook, it's all in my brain. Fuel injectors, alternators, radiators too. It's who I am, it's what I do. Never know how. Never know how.
H&W Auto and Truck Parts, Highway 80 in Lake. Back at Scott Central High School, where the Lake Lady Hornets lead the Lady Bobcats of Sebastopol 52-46 with 17 seconds to go. Bobcats will have the ball at the far end of the court. Wilson to inbound the ball. Pressure going to be applied by the Hornets. It comes into Smith. No, that's Musgrove, beg your pardon. Ball knocked out of bounds by Pinkston. So we'll do it over again. 4 seconds off the clock. Wilson to inbound, guarded by Pinkston. Ball comes into Musgrove down the right side on the dribble in the front court. 3-point basket. Nope, misses everything. And the Bobcat coach, now the official saying it was touched by the Hornets. 6 seconds on the clock. Ball slapped out of bounds, almost got the official. Oh my goodness, the coach is being gotten onto by the head referee. She's telling him to go sit down. Now he appeals to another official as Hunt inbounds it to Patrick. And Patrick, timeout call by the, let's see. Now the other official comes over and says that he indicated that the ball was touched by the Hornets as it was going out of bounds. Now he's coming to the other official as they are discussing it. So one official says that he indicated a touched ball going out of bounds. The other saying he didn't, and the Sebastopol coach being admonished by the referee and told to take a seat as the Hornets have come back out onto the court ready to inbound the ball. Buzzer sounds to bring the Bobcats out.
52-45 is the score. 7-point advantage for the Lady Hornets. Now they're going to give the ball to the Bobcats. Now the coach is wanting time put back on the clock. Referee says, no, that's not going to happen. Now, Coach Bender calls timeout. Ball comes in, slapped away and out of bounds. Touched last by the Hornets. Coach Bender wanting a timeout. She turned around and walked away. 4 seconds on the clock. Ball comes in to Gray. Gray turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Patrick. And that's the ball game. The Lady Hornets take the first round by a score of whatever it was. We'll get the score for you here in just a moment. But first, we'll take a timeout, be back to wrap it up. You're listening to Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN. We're always for you. Bank of Commerce of Morton. The Bank of Commerce of Morton is located at 366 4th Street South. All of your banking needs can be found at the Bank of Commerce of Morton. Checking, savings, loans, debit cards, and so much more. You'll feel right at home at Bank of Commerce of Morton. We're always for you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. That's Bank of Commerce of Morton. Call them at 601-732-8944. Something old is brand new. It's the Hornets Nest Convenience Store, formerly M&K Highway 80 in Lake. The Hornets Nest Convenience Store where community and convenience meets. You'll find a deli, gas, grocery needs, ATM, and more. It's all at the Hornets Nest Highway 80 in Lake. Don't forget the Hornets Nest is open from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday and from 6 to 10 on Sunday. And don't forget Hornets Nest Catering. Stop by and see Tom Jeter today at the Hornets Nest in Lake.
You're a best friend, the world's #1 dad, the best thing that ever happened to someone, the face they look for in a crowd. So give yourself more credit. Start with a Credit Boost CD from the Citizens Bank. Just borrow money that goes into a CD, make regular on-time payments, and boost your credit score while building savings. You're obviously much better at getting credit than you think. The Citizens Bank, in your corner. Member FDIC.
Sebastopol Finance can get you approved for a loan normally within less than an hour. How about your current finance company? Can they match that? Need a loan for home improvements, vacations, or any other need? Then stop by Highway 21 South in Sebastopol and talk with Sebastopol Finance. Or if you need tax service such as tax preparation or tax advice, regular tax problems, or farm taxes, whatever the tax need, Weaver Tax and Insurance can help you. Helping make the difficult simple, that's Weaver Tax and Insurance and Sebastopol Finance, Highway 21 South in Sebastopol. Back at Scott Central High School as we're getting ready for the start of the boys game between the Lake Hornets and the Morton Panthers. Trying to find our starting lineup for the Lake Hornets, but right now we'll take a look at the scoring for the Bobcats. Their leading scorer and the leading scorer of the ball game was Lakin Musgrove with 19, followed by Marley Smith with 13, Layla Rogers with 10, Jaden Williams with 2, and Maddie Gray with 1. Williams, of course, being evicted from the ball game because of fighting. For the Lady Hornets, Jalen Grant leads the Hornets with 18, followed by Kayana Pinkston with 13, and then Harmony Jones with 5. Jones also evicted from the ball game for fighting. Natasha Patrick had 4, as did Amy Hunt. Kelsey Everett with 3, and Sky Gardner with 3. And Destiny Gardner added 2 for the Lady Hornets. So that's the way it shapes up here tonight. Lady Hornets are victorious. They will advance to play the Morton Lady Panthers tomorrow night in the second round of the Scott County tournament. And we'll take a break and be back with some pregame comments and the lineups. You're listening to Scott County basketball tournament action on SCBN. Serving you since 1980 has been our pleasure. French's Pharmacy, 365 South 4th Street, Morton, and 512 Airport Road in Forest. You'll find that old-fashioned service is their specialty. In Morton, you'll find 3 registered pharmacists to serve you better, plus a soda fountain and fine gifts for all occasions. Stop by today and visit with your friends at French's Pharmacy and Gifts in Morton and Forest. And in Morton, be sure to enjoy a treat at their soda fountain. That's French's Pharmacy and Gifts, 365 South 4th Street in Morton and 512 Airport. Serving you since 1980 has been. That's French's Pharmacy, Airport Road in Forest. Sebastopol Finance can get you approved for a loan normally within less than an hour. How about your current finance company? Can they match that? Need a loan for home improvements, vacations, or any other need? Then stop by Highway 21 South in Sebastopol and talk with Sebastopol Finance. Or if you need tax service such as tax preparation or tax advice, regular tax problems, or farm taxes, whatever the tax need, Weaver Tax and Insurance can help you. Helping make the difficult simple, that's Weaver Tax and Insurance and Sebastopol Finance, Highway 21 South in Sebastopol.
The Bank of Forest, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender, is proud to be a part of the Forest and Scott County community. We are a full-service bank with 24-hour banker evergreen. Visit our website at www.bkforest.com. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. until 5:30 on Friday. The Bank of Forest drive-thru is open at 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. Stop by and visit with us today at the Bank of Forest.
Check out B&B Chevron and their store at Interstate 20 and Highway 35 in Forest. You'll find a great shopping experience at B&B Chevron at Interstate 20 and Highway 35, and the Cox family is pleased to serve you. Stop by B&B Chevron at Interstate 20 and Highway 35 and see what they have to offer you. You'll be glad you did, because you'll find a great convenience store shopping experience at B&B Chevron. Back at Scott Central High School, Scott County basketball tournament, round 1 of the boys bracket, as the Lake Hornets will take on the Morton Panthers. For the Hornets tonight, starting will be number 2, Caleb Williams, number 4, Landon Harris, number 15, Elijah Odom, number 20, Braden Harrell, and number 23, Jondria Icom. That'll be Williams, Harris, Odom, Harrell, and Icom for the Hornets. Don't have the lineups for the Panthers, so we'll get that when they make the PA announcement and pass that along to you as well. Of course, Coach Bender coaching both the boys and girls this year at Lake High School, and does not have a senior on this team. So it's a rebuilding year for the Lake Hornets. And we'll see how they stand up against a team from Morton that has, I believe, 3 seniors on their squad. And we'll see how things work out for them tonight. So good luck to both teams as they enter the first round of the Scott County basketball tournament boys bracket. The Panthers will be the home team. The Hornets, beg your pardon, looks like the Hornets will be the home team. And the Panthers will be the visitors. Hornets wearing green with white stripe. Panthers wearing white, all white, with black stripes. So we're about ready for the introduction of players as we get ready for this first round of the boys bracket of the Scott County tournament. Waiting for the PA announcer to get to the scorer's table. Looks like she had to get a battery for the microphone.
as everybody is waiting.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's opening round of our men's bracket. Tonight's game will feature the Lake Hornets.
And PA announcer, obviously, is working.
We're going to begin on the visitor side of the scoreboard tonight will be the Morton Panthers. We're going to begin with them. We have number 4, Tristan Ely.
All right, so the starting lineup for the Panthers, Tristan Ely, number 4. Number 1, Desmond Jenkins. Number 5, Dolph McDonald. Number 2, Avante Reese. And number 3, Jalen Stowers. So it's Jenkins, Reese, Stowers, Ely, and McDonald for the Panthers. For the Hornets, number 2, Caleb Williams. Number 4, Landon Harris. Number 15, Elijah Odom. Number 20, Braden Harrell. Number 23, Jandria Icom. So it is Williams, Harris, Odom, Harrell, and Icom for the Hornets. Jumping at center court will be Avante Reese for the Panthers and Caleb Williams for the Hornets. Referee brings the basketball to the court. The other officials have taken their positions as the head referee steps into the circle. And bounces the ball, puts it in the air. It is controlled by the Panthers. Left side it goes, bounce pass inside to number 2, Reese. Reese puts it up, and Reese gets the basket. So right off, first shot is good, and the Panthers lead 2-0. Into the front court come the Hornets. Inside it goes, and ball is stolen away by the Panthers. We've got a whistle, and it looks like a foul going to be called on the Hornets. Apparently, Elijah Odom picked up that first personal. Down the court come the Panthers, left side with the ball. It goes to Stowers. Stowers out front to Jenkins, back to Stowers, back to Jenkins. Now left side it goes to Ely, back to Jenkins. Into the corner it goes to Reese. Now out front to Stowers. Right side it goes to Ely. Now inside it goes right outside the foul line to Tristan Ely. He puts it up and gets the ball to fall. 4-0 in favor of the Panthers with the ball. Hornets crossing the timeline. That's number 23, Icom. Icom right side has it almost stolen away. Now with the ball, Williams left side to Icom. Icom three-point basket off the iron, high in the air, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Hornets. Shot put back, no good. Rebound Panthers. And down the court comes Stowers into the front court, spinning against Icom. Now kicks it out front to Jenkins. Jenkins in the lane, now out to Stowers. Stowers three-pointer off the iron, no good. Rebound fought for control by Reese. Reese kicks it out front, almost taken away by the Hornets. Underneath it goes to number 5, Dolph McDonald, and McDonald puts it in for the basket. And the Panthers lead 6-0 over the Hornets with the ball. Icom into the front court. Looking, now gets it over to Harrell. Harrell cross court to Williams. Williams out front with it, driving, tries to go in, cut off. Now drives the lane, puts up the basket. No, short, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Jenkins ahead to Reese. Reese tried to jam it, but it wouldn't go. And it's picked up by Icom. Icom into the front court. It goes to Odom, Elijah Odom. Now over to Icom. Icom. And we've got a whistle and a foul going to be called on number 4. That is Tristan Ely. That'll pick up his first personal of the ball game. Well, beg your pardon, it was against Landon Harris, not Ely. So Harris
for the Hornets picks up his first personal of the ball game. With the ball is Jenkins into the front court now for the Panthers. Looking over to Stowers. Stowers left side driving the lane. Tries to go, has it knocked away on a shot and blocked out of bounds by Caleb Williams. Last touch by the Panthers, so it'll belong to the Hornets at the far end of the court. Williams will inbound the ball. Comes into Icom. Icom will bring it down across the timeline for the Hornets. Picked up by Ely. Now gets across the timeline. Almost loses it. Driving the lane. Puts up the shot. Nope. Gets it off to number 15 for the Hornets. That is Odom. And the foul is on number 5, Dolph McDonald. He'll pick up his first personal of the ball game, and it sends to the free throw line Elijah Odom, who just put the Hornets on the scoreboard. Now a chance to add and make it a 6-3 ball game. Off the glass, into the basket. It is 6-3 in favor of the Panthers. With the ball now down across the timeline is Ely. Ely, left side it goes to Jenkins. Jenkins with the ball over his head, looking out front to Stowers. Stowers, right side it comes to Ely. Ely in the lane to Reese. Now right side it goes to McDonald. Shot taken no good. Rebound pulled down by the Hornets. And going to the basket, we've got a whistle and a jump ball going to be called. Possession arrow is going to be in favor of the Hornets. And the ball will be under their own basket. Hornets inbound the ball. It comes in to Campbell, who's into the ball game. Now out front to Icom. Icom with the ball. Gets it in the lane. And throwing it away is Landon Harris, as he was trying to get it outside on the right side, but threw it away. And the Panthers will have the ball in the backcourt. Stowers will inbound to Jenkins. Jenkins will bring it across the timeline. Left side it goes to Ely. Ely out front to Stowers. Stowers now looking right side to Jenkins. Jenkins with the ball out front. It goes to Reese. Bounce pass inside to Stowers. Ball up in the air, picked up by Stowers. Out to Jenkins. Jenkins left side to Ely. Ely out to Stowers out front. Now right side to Stowers. Jenkins left side it goes to Ely. Ely out front. Now in the lane to McDonald. McDonald out to Stowers. Stowers takes a three-pointer shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Odom. Odom gets it over to Icom. Icom will bring it down, guarded closely by Ely. Now pass into the corner to Campbell. Knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by the Hornets. Sort of belong to the Panthers in the backcourt. 6-3, Panthers leading. Ely to inbound the ball to Jenkins. Jenkins will bring it down across the timeline. Jenkins, left side it goes to Ely. Now into the corner to Reese. Reese underneath it goes. Shot no good. A rebound pulled down by Stowers. Stowers puts it back up. We've got a whistle and a foul. Basket did not go. And the foul is going to be on Campbell. Cameron Campbell into the ball game. Picks up his first personal. It sends to the free throw line Jalen Stowers. Stowers has yet to score in the ball game. Stowers sets himself, puts it up. Off the iron, no good. Coming into the ball game is Hutchinson. Coming out is Elijah Odom. So Hutchinson into the ball game. As Stowers ready for the second free throw, puts it up. Rolls across, won't go. Rebound fought for, controlled by the Panthers. We've got a whistle and a foul underneath. It's not going to be a shooting violation. Be out of bounds to the Panthers. And the foul is on number 4, Landon Harris. That's his second personal of the ball game. Jenkins will inbound the ball. As Harris comes out, ball comes in to Reese, now out to Stowers, over to Ely. Ball
knocked away and out of bounds. Couldn't control it. And the Hornets lose it out of bounds. Ely will inbound from the far side. Ball comes in to Stowers. Stowers right side, it goes to Reese. Back out to Jenkins. Jenkins to Stowers. Stowers at the free throw line, puts it up. Nope, won't go. Rebound, Reese. Reese puts it up, and Reese gets it to fall. 4 points on the night for Avante Reese. With the ball, Icom down across, trying to get across the timeline. Spins, ball stolen away by Reese. Reese jams it home. Avante Reese slammed it home. And a timeout call by the Hornets. So a timeout on the field, on the court. We'll take the timeout with them. You're listening to Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN.
Serving you is what we do best. Community Bank is your hometown bank that has all the banking services you need and want. Checking, savings, loans, personal, business, and commercial, as well as mortgages. Stop by today for that friendly banking service you'll find at Community Bank in Forest. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. That's your friends at Community Bank. Call them at 601-469-1611. Community Bank, the only bank you'll need.
Back at Scott Central High School, Scott County Basketball Tournament 2025 edition. As the Hornets trail the Panthers 10-3 in the first round of the boys bracket of the tournament. As they come to the court, Campbell will inbound the ball for the Hornets, trailing 10-3 to the Panthers. Pressure being applied by the Panthers. No help being given now. Long pass out to Odom. Odom loses the ball, picked up by Reese, I believe that was. Rolls across, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Campbell. Campbell over to Icom. Icom on the dribble, gets it ahead to Odom. Odom back to Icom. Icom crosses the timeline, being guarded by Jenkins. Left side to Campbell, now into Hutchinson. Hutchinson travels with the ball, says the referee, and that'll turn it over to the Panthers. Inbounding the ball will be Jalen Stowers for the Panthers. As Hutchinson will come out and Braden Harrell will come back in for the Hornets. Ball comes in to Jenkins. Jenkins will bring it down across the timeline. 2:30 to go in the first period. 10-3 in favor of the Panthers. Into the corner, Reese puts it up. Nope, off the iron, no good. Rebound, Icom. Icom loses it off his hand, off his leg, out of bounds. And the Panthers get second life at their end of the court. Inbounding the ball is Ely. Ball comes in to Jenkins. Three-point try, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Hornets. Ahead to Icom. Icom takes it to the basket, puts it up, and it falls. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Let's see who the foul's going to be on. Basket counts, and the foul is going to be on Desmond Jenkins. His first personal of the ball game. It sends to the free throw line Jandria Icom. And in and out, no good. So the score will stay 10-5 in favor of the Panthers. Ely over to Reese in the lane to Jenkins, and Jenkins puts it up and drops it through. Ball knocked away, picked up by the Panthers. Ely has the ball slammed away by Williams. Caleb Williams went up and blocked it. Should have been an easy shot, but Williams went up and slammed the ball out of bounds. Ball comes in to Reese in the lane to Ely, now outside to Stowers. Stowers, it runs across on the shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Odom over to Icom. Icom guarded by Jenkins. And we've got a whistle and a blocking foul going to be called on Jenkins. So that's the second personal on Jenkins. Will not be a shooting violation. Ball will be in the backcourt of the Hornets as Williams inbounds it to Icom. Icom behind the back dribble, loses it to Jenkins, over to Reese. Reese puts it up and in. We've got a whistle and a foul underneath. 8 points on the night for Avante Reese. And let's see who they're going to call that foul on. It is on Caleb Williams. His first personal. 5th team foul. And it sends to the free throw line Avante Reese. Drops it through there. He has 9 points on the night for the Panthers. Ball comes into Icom. Icom will be guarded by Ely. Icom crosses the timeline, left side to Campbell. We've got a whistle and a charging foul on Icom. Jandrea Icom with a personal foul. Turns it over to the Panthers as Reese inbounds it to Jenkins. Jenkins will bring it down across the timeline. Picked up there by Icom. Right side it goes to Stowers. Back out front to McDonald. Left side to Jenkins, I believe. Now out to Reese. Reese puts it up. Nope, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Harrell. Harrell on the floor. Gets it over to Williams. Williams left side to Icom. Icom puts it up. Rolls around. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by the Panthers. With the ball is Jenkins down across the timeline. Out front it goes to Ely. Left side, losing the ball is Stowers. It'll turn it over. Travel called as well. Inbounding the ball for the Hornets is Caleb Williams. Full court pressure applied by the Panthers. Ball comes in to Andre Patrick. Gets it over to Williams. Williams will bring it across the timeline, guarded by Reese. Goes, fakes right, goes left, has the ball knocked away, gets it back to the left side. He comes to Campbell, and Campbell can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Panthers at the far end of the court. 20 seconds to go in the period. 15-5, 10-point advantage for the Panthers. Ball comes in to Jenkins, and Jenkins will bring it down across the timeline. In the front court, left side it goes to Ely. In the lane it goes to McDonald. McDonald takes the shot, won't go. Rebound pulled down. Now over to Campbell. Campbell kicks it ahead, stolen away by McDonald to Reese, and the buzzer sounds before he can get to the basket, and we'll go to the second period with the score. Panthers 15, Hornets 5. You're listening to Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN.
For 40 years, the Back 40 Seafood Restaurant has been serving up the best seafood buffet in Scott County. And you can still enjoy that great Back 40 Seafood Buffet every Friday and Saturday from 4:30 to 7:30. And every Sunday, you'll love the Back 40 Homestyle Country Lunch served up from 11 to 1:30. Family owned and operated for the past 40 years, the Back 40 Seafood Restaurant is located off I-20 at exit 96. Northside General Store, 6134 Highway 35 North, is your hunting supply headquarters. Also, a full deli can take away those hunger pains before you get in the woods or on the lake. Did I mention that Northside General Store has a complete line of fishing supplies too? That's Northside General Store, 6134 Highway 35 North, supporting the Scott Central Rebels.
Back at Scott Central High School, Scott County Basketball Tournament, the Panthers of Morton leading the Lake Hornets by a score of 15-5. The Panthers will have the ball to start the second period. Wholesale substitution as into the ball game is Tristan Hobson. Xavier McDonald. Demarion Anderson. Ball is knocked out of bounds, last touched by Hobson. Also in there is number 15, Bryson Bounds. Try to pick them up as we can. Into the front court it comes to Campbell. Now ball almost knocked away. Picked up by Williams. Williams puts it up. Nope, won't go. Rebound pulled down by number 22. That is Justice Anderson. Right side, we've got a whistle and a foul, I believe, for palming the ball. So that'll turn it over to the Hornets in the backcourt. Williams will inbound the ball. It comes in to Icom. Icom will bring it across the timeline. Picked up by McDonald, Xavier McDonald. Left side it goes to Campbell. Campbell three-pointer. Nope, won't go. Rebound picked up by Anderson for the Panthers. Now goes left side with it to Hobson. Hobson over to McDonald. Xavier McDonald now back out front to McDonald. Right side it comes to Anderson. Anderson guarded by Campbell. Bounce pass into the corner. Almost knocked away. Inside it goes to Anderson, and Anderson puts it up and in for the basket, his first basket of the night. Icom crossing the timeline right side, looking, goes in, comes back out. Now has the ball knocked away, picked up by Campbell to the basket, puts it up, nope, won't go. Rebound controlled by the Hornets. With the ball is Icom. Gets it off to Harrell. Harrell puts up a shot, won't go. Rebound stolen away by Williams, and we've got a foul called on number 23. That is Demarion Anderson. That'll be his first personal. Will not be a shooting violation. The Hornets will have it out of bounds under their own basket. Williams to inbound the ball for the Hornets. Slaps the ball, gets it in. Nope, ball knocked away by McDonald. McDonald puts it up, and Xavier McDonald gets the basket for the Panthers. It's now 19-5 in favor of the Panthers. Ball comes into the front court. With the ball is Harrell driving to the basket. Has it blocked from behind. Picked up by the Hornets. Reverse layup, won't go. Rebound controlled by the Panthers. With the ball is Anderson. Into the front court it comes, driving the basket, puts it up, no, rolls across, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Hobson. Hobson gets it in, ball blocked by Campbell. Campbell, jump ball, and possession in favor of the Hornets, so they will have the ball at the far end of the court. As Harrell, nope. Well, we got 6 players on the, no, we got 5 now. We had 6 for a minute. With the ball, Icom crosses the timeline. Left side into the corner to Harrell. Harrell tied up, now gets it out. Shot taken. Ball stolen away by the Hornets. That is Harris. Harris puts it up, and Harris gets it to fall. 19-7. Bounce pass inside for the Panthers. Shot taken off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Williams. Williams down across the timeline. Almost loses the ball, gets it out to Harrell. Harrell out front. Ball slapped out of bounds by Anderson. Last touch by Anderson. Intended for Williams. Now Williams will inbound the ball at the Hornet end of the court. Ball comes in to Harrell. Harrell over to Icom. Icom back to Harrell. Inside to Williams. Williams tries to take it in, but has it rejected. And a foul on number 15. That is Bryson Bounds. His first team foul, first personal foul. Second team foul. 19-7. Panthers leading the Hornets. Caleb Williams at the free throw line for the Hornets. Williams has yet to score in the ball game. Puts up the first one. Nope. Off the iron. No good. As coming back into the ball game is Elijah Odom. Coming out is Harrell. Braden Harrell for the Hornets. Williams ready for the second shot. Puts it up. Off the iron. No good. Rebound pulled down by the Panthers. Anderson. He gets it over to McDonald into the front court to Hobson. Into the corner it goes to Bounds. Now back out to Hobson, out front to Anderson. Anderson back to Hobson. Hobson driving, gets it out to Anderson. Right side it comes to McDonald. Into the corner it goes to Anderson. Anderson out to McDonald. In the lane to Bounds. Ball knocked away, picked up by the Hornets. Driving to the basket is Gray, and it will not go. Rebound pulled down by the Hornets. Ball taken away by the Panthers and falling to the ground. Let's see. I believe we're going to have a foul on the Hornets. It is on Icom. Jandria Icom will pick up his second personal. Panthers will inbound the ball on the far side in the front in their backcourt. I'll get it spit out in a moment. Into the ball game comes Andre Patrick. Out will come Icom for the Hornets. Inbounding the ball is Anderson. Anderson gets it in to McDonald. Left side it goes to Hobson. Hobson out front to Anderson. Now right side it goes to McDonald. Now cross court to Hobson. Hobson to Anderson. Out to Hobson. Back to Anderson. Anderson from the left corner. No, won't go. Off the iron, off the glass. With the ball down the court is Gray. Gray puts it up. No, won't go. Rebound pulled down by the Panthers. And they're headed down the right side into the front court, driving the basket. And no, won't go. Pass underneath. Won't go. And still in the lane. No signal from the referee for lane violation. Pass stolen away down the court by McDonald. Into the front court it comes. Anderson with the ball, left side to Hobson. Hobson out front with it to McDonald. Now off, shot taken, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Hornets. Down the court, all the way to the basket. Shot goes up. We've got a whistle and a foul. As going to the basket was Andre Patrick. And he is fouled. And the foul is going to be on number 10. That is Tristan Hobson. He'll pick up his first personal of the ball game. It'll be the third team foul. And it sends to the free throw line Andre Patrick for the Hornets. First shot, nope, too hard off the glass. As now looks like the starting five comes back in for the Panthers. That's Jenkins, Reese, Stowers, Ely, and McDonald. Wholesale substitution. Patrick ready for the second shot. Nope, high off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ely. Ely into the front court to Jenkins. Jenkins left side, guarded closely. Now gets the ball out to Ely. Ely to Jenkins. Jenkins almost loses it. Saved by Stowers. He gets it in the front court to Ely. Ely over to Stowers. Stowers in the lane to Reese. Now into the corner to Jenkins. Jenkins on the dribble. Cross court to Ely. Ely driving the lane. Now stops. Gets it out to Jenkins. Jenkins looking. Got all alone over here. Nobody guarding him. Is number 3 Stowers. Now over to Stowers from the right wing. Off the iron. No good. Over the back. And let's see. No foul. No, there is a foul. It's going to be on Tristan Ely. It'll be his first personal of the ball game. Turns it over to the Hornets. Hutchinson in the ball game, and the ball stolen away by Ely. Back to Stowers, and Stowers puts it up at the foul line for the basket. Down the court, ball knocked away, picked up by Ely. Head knocked away by Williams for the Hornets, out of bounds. Pass intended for Reese, but knocked away by Williams and out of bounds. Otherwise would have been an easy basket for Reese. And Ely will inbound the ball. As coming into the ball game is Quentin Gray. And Hutchinson will come out. Campbell remains in there. Ball comes in, almost stolen by the Hornets, picked up by McDonald. Now back out to McDonald. McDonald three-point basket, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ely. Ely puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Odom. Odom will get it over to Williams. And Williams will bring it down across the timeline. Right side it goes to Icom. Icom looking, driving left side. Almost traveled with the ball. Referee started to make the sign but didn't. Stolen by Ely. Ely puts it up and it bounces around but will not go. But we've got a whistle and a foul on Campbell. Cameron Campbell will pick up his second personal of the ball game with 1:43 to go in the first half. 21-7 in favor of the Morton Panthers as Jalen Stowers will go to the free throw line. Second team foul on the Hornets. And the shot is up, drops through there. So Stowers now with 3 points on the night. As coming into the ball game is Braden Harrell. Coming out is Cameron Campbell. Stowers ready for the second free throw. Puts it up and rattled it in there. 4 points on the night for Stowers. Ball comes in to the Hornets on the far side. That's Gray, Quentin Gray crossing the timeline. Now cross court to Icom. Icom looking, puts the ball on the floor, passes outside. We've got a whistle and a foul. It's not going to be a shooting violation. The foul is on Jalen Stowers. That'll be his first personal. Into the ball game, trying to come in. Landon Harris wanting to come back in, but stopped by the referee and sent back to the bench. That was the fifth team foul, so puts the Hornets in the bonus situation. And we'll send to the free throw line Icom, Jondria Icom, who has 2 points in the ball game. First shot is no good off the iron. And Odom comes out as Landon Harris comes back into the ball game for the Hornets. And the second shot, he dropped it through there. So Icom with 3 points on the night for the Hornets. Panthers with the ball into the front court. That's Jenkins. Now out to Ely. Into the lane, tried to go, bounced off several hands, going out of bounds. Last touch by the Hornets. Sort of belong to the Panthers under their own basket. Stowers will inbound the ball. Comes into Jenkins in the right corner. Now bounce pass back to Stowers. Stolen away by Icom. Icom double dribbles. And we'll turn it over to the Panthers in the Panther front court. Inbounding the ball is Tristan Ely. Ely slaps the ball, bounce pass in to Reese. Now out to Stowers, blocked by Williams. Left side it goes, 3-point basket, no good. Rebound knocked away, picked up by the Panthers. Rebound shot back, and Stowers underneath, puts it up and in for the basket. 6 points on the night for Jalen Stowers. Hornets with the ball. Left side it comes to Williams. Williams driving the basket. Right-handed layup, puts it up and in. And Williams is on the scoreboard with 3 points for the Hornets. 39 seconds to go, 25-10. Panthers leading it. Out front the ball comes to Ely. Right side to Jenkins. Back out to Ely. Left side to Stowers. Out front now to Jenkins. Jenkins in the lane to McDonald. 3-point shot taken by Ely. No good. Bounces off the head of two Panthers and goes out of bounds. Landon Harris will inbound the ball. Gets it in to Gray. Long pass into the front court. Now back to Gray. Gray is blocked by Reese. And Reese will pick up his first personal of the ball game. And it will send to the free throw line Quentin Gray. Gray with a chance for 2 free throws, 25-10. Panthers leading it. First shot, no good off the iron Bounded high, then hit the front of the iron and bounded away. Gray ready for the second shot. Sets himself, puts it up, in and out, no good. Rebound picked up by Jenkins. Jenkins, long pass into the front court to Ely, to Stowers. Stowers spins and puts it up and gets the basket. 8 points on the night for Jalen Stowers. Ball thrown away, knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Hornets. That's the end of the first half. We go to halftime with the score. Panthers 27, Hornets 10. You're listening to Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN.
This is the season that fans live for, but electric service knows no season. You need reliable electricity 365 days a year. And Central Electric Power Association's team delivers, whether building power lines in extreme weather conditions or restoring power on a stormy night. Central Electric employees take your electric service seriously. So enjoy your season and take comfort in our team's reliable service all year long. Central Electric Power Service, it's our commitment to you, serving you since 1937. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Since 1939, Esom Hardware of Sebastopol has been serving the hardware, lumber, plumbing, appliance, building supply, and small engine sales and repair needs of this area. Stop by today and check out everything Esom has to offer. They are your friends, and they know how to serve you with all your hardware, lumber, building supplies, appliances, plumbing, and small engine sales and repair needs. Call Esom Hardware at 601-625-8551 or stop by 17544 Highway 21 in Sebastopol. When injured on the playing field or around the home or on the job, ask your doctor to write a prescription for your physical therapy to Apex Physical Therapy, 1151 Highway 35 South in Forest. Apex Physical Therapy offers physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. Apex offers dry needling with a trained therapist on staff. It's at Apex Physical Therapy, 1151 Highway 35 South in Forest. Check them out and like them on Facebook or call them at 601-469-2732. Back at Scott Central High School, where at halftime the Panthers lead the Hornets 27-10. Scoring in the first half for the Hornets, Elijah Odom and Jandre Icom each had 3 points. Landon Harris and Caleb Williams scoring 2. For the Panthers, leading all scorers, Avante Reese with 9, Jalen Stowers with 8, Desmond Jenkins, Tristan Ely, Dolph McDonald, Xavier McDonald, and Justice Anderson, all with 2 points each for the Panthers, total of 27. So that's where we stand here at halftime, and we'll take a break, let you hear from Ken Davis and Coach Tony Dungy. Then we'll be back for the second half here on the Scott County Broadcasting Network. Score at halftime, 27-10 in favor of the Morton Panthers.
The Bank of Forest, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender, is proud to be a part of the Forest and Scott County community. We are a full-service bank with 24-hour banker evergreen. Visit our website at www.bkforest.com. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. until 5:30 on Friday. The Bank of Forest drive-thru is open at 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. Stop by and visit with us today at the Bank of Forest.
This is Lighten Up with Ken Davis, brought to you by ChristianBook.com, where believers can find the tools for the Christian life. Lighten Up is a moment to encourage your faith in Christ. We think you'll be able to relate to author, speaker, comedian, and dentist patron Ken Davis.
A man tells of how much he dreaded going to the dentist. Once, to ease his tension, he listed his middle name as Wimp. The receptionist read it and laughed and assured him that many patients felt the same way. Half an hour later, the receptionist came into the waiting room. She looked directly at the man and said, "The doctor will see the Wimp now." 3 other people stood up at the same time. The words root canal spoken in a crowded room will elicit a collective gasp that will suck all the oxygen from a city block. We all want to avoid pain. At the dentist, I always request Novocaine. I don't want it just in the area of my tooth. I want it in my veins. But the truth is, if I'm willing to endure the pain of that needle, it helps with the greater pain of the dental work. If I'm willing to endure the discomfort of the dental work, I'm able to benefit with long-term dental health. All through scriptures, we're reminded that discipline, suffering, and trials bring long-term benefits like patience, faith, and strength. In the long run, it is not those who avoid discomfort at all costs who will benefit. It's those who are willing to take up their cross and follow Christ. This is Ken Davis. Lighten up and live.
You've been listening to Lighten Up with Ken Davis, made possible by ChristianBook.com, your online resource for Christian books, Bibles, music, and gifts, on the web at ChristianBook.com. On behalf of us all, it's time to lighten up.
When injured on the playing field or around the home or on the job, ask your doctor to write a prescription for your physical therapy to Apex Physical Therapy, 1151 Highway 35 South in Forest. Apex Physical Therapy offers physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. Apex offers dry needling with a trained therapist on staff. It's at Apex Physical Therapy, 1151 Highway 35 South in Forest. Check them out and like them on Facebook or call them at 601-469-2732. East Central Mississippi Credit Union is the name you know, but now it's Community Partners Federal Credit Union. New name, but same great service and the same great people. Stop by today and talk with them about loans or any of your banking needs. Located on Old Highway 15 Loop in Newton, Community Partners Federal Credit Union offers you the service and security you deserve. Your deposits are insured by NCUA. Call them at 601-683-3322. East Central Mississippi Credit Union is the name you know, but now it's Community Partners Federal Credit Union in Newton.
What does it take to live an uncommon life? Here's former Super Bowl winning coach Tony Dungy with today's uncommon moment.
Leading a team to a Super Bowl win is considered the pinnacle of an NFL coach's profession, and I'm fortunate enough to have done that. But that was never an all-encompassing quest for me. I wanted to win, of course, but significance isn't found in things like winning a Super Bowl. It's found in focusing on the priorities you know are important. God measures success by how faithfully we follow Him, not by outward accomplishments. When our hearts and our actions are true to our callings, God considers us successful. And in the end, His is the only scoreboard that counts.
Tony Dungy, author of the popular Uncommon book series. Discover more at CoachDungy.com. That's CoachDungy.com.
Back at Scott Central High School at halftime, the score 27-10 in favor of the Morton Panthers over the Lake Hornets, first round of the boys bracket in the Scott County tournament. As both teams held back out on the court, Hornets took warm-ups, Panthers did not. As we are about ready for the second half to get underway here at Scott Central High School. The winner of this game will advance to face Sebastopol tomorrow night in the boys bracket. Panthers will have the ball to start the second half. As Ely will inbound the ball, it'll come into Jenkins in the backcourt. He'll step across the timeline, now passes forward to Ely, back to Jenkins, left side to Stowers. Stowers, left corner to Reese, now out to Jenkins on the left wing. Out front to Ely, right side to Stowers. Back out front to Ely, left side to Jenkins. Jenkins left wing, bounce pass inside. Shot by McDonald, no good, block, partially blocked. Rebound pulled down by the Hornets. Harris able to get up and get it. Now Icahn with the ball in the front court, driving, stops, puts up a shot. Nope, off the glass, no good. Rebound over to Jenkins. Jenkins into the front court, shot taken, dropped it in there. High off the glass, and it dropped through for the basket. 29-10 in favor of the Panthers. Icahn crosses the timeline. Right side, it goes to Harrell. Harrell can't handle the pass. It goes out of bounds. Looked like he might have taken his eye off of it just as the ball got there. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Panthers at the far end of the court. Into the court comes the ball to Jenkins. Into the front court to Stowers. Now in the lane to McDonald. McDonald puts it up, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Williams. Williams, guarded by Ely, will bring it down on the dribble. Crosses the timeline, spins. Tried to get it to Odom, but Odom wasn't looking. Now ahead and pass back to Ely. Ely slowing it down a little bit. In the lane it goes to Reese. Pass no good. Basket no good. McDonald with the rebound. Now with the ball for the Hornets is Harris. He puts it up, but I think he traveled before he got the shot off. Landon Harris took too many steps, and the basket is no good. Ely will inbound the ball. Comes in to Jenkins. Jenkins pass into the front court to Ely. Now over to McDonald. Now over to Ely. Back to Jenkins. Back to Ely. Ely looking, wanting to get it to Stowers. He does. Stowers fakes left, throws back to Ely, right side, three-pointer. No, won't go. Rebound by the Hornets, Williams. Williams, long pass into the front court to Harris. Harris didn't have a shot. Back out to Williams. Williams almost backcourted the ball. Able to save it on the dribble, on the right wing, driving the lane, cut off. Has the ball knocked away, picked up by Jenkins. Jenkins passes ahead to Reese. Reese, bounce pass inside, and the shot taken by McDonald is good. And Dolph McDonald has 4 points on the night. Down the court come the Hornets. Icom with the ball, crosses the timeline. And timeout call by the Hornets. So with timeout on the field, court will take the timeout with them. With the score 31-10 in favor of the Panthers. You're listening to Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN.
Wouldn't it be nice to bank with someone where you feel like you are more than just a checking account or loan? Priority One Bank can provide you financial confidence and peace of mind by working with you and asking the right questions. Priority One is a part of the community where they know your family and your story. Let Priority One make you their priority. With over 100 years of service, Priority One has deep roots with 14 branches and growing better to meet your needs from Hattiesburg to Morton and Ridgeland. Priority One Bank. What's your priority?
Go by and see the Priority One Bank Morton team. Back at Scott Central High School, Scott County Tournament. 31-10, Panthers leading the Lake Hornets with 5:25 remaining in the third period. As the Hornets call timeout. Now they head back out to the court. Williams will inbound the ball on the side by the scorer's table, or by the Hornet bench, actually. Looking in the backcourt, it goes to Icom. Icom will bring it across the timeline. Stops, bounce pass to Odom. Odom saves it, gets it back to Icom. Into the corner, shot taken from the corner. Harris, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Panthers. Down the court, Stowers. Jenkins back to Stowers. Stowers driving corner to Ely. Ely out front to Jenkins. Left side it goes to Reese. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins left wing into the corner to Reese. Reese will take the three-pointer. No, off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by McDonald. Out to Jenkins on the left wing. Out front it goes to Stowers. Stowers right side to Reese. Reese out to Ely. Almost stolen by the Hornets. Now back to Ely, back to Stowers, left side to Jenkins. Jenkins bounce pass into Reese. Reese pass over to Ely, is knocked away, picked up by Ely. Now out to Stowers. Stowers, left side to Jenkins. Jenkins cross court to Ely. Ely out front, almost stolen by Icom, left side to Jenkins. Jenkins will take the three-pointer. Yes. Desmond Jenkins now with 7 points on the night for the Panthers of Morton. Hornets with the ball down across the timeline. We've got a whistle and a foul going to be called on Tristan Ely. That'll be his second personal. First team foul this quarter. Icom will have a seat, and Andre Patrick will come into the ball game. Ball comes into Williams in the backcourt. Williams crosses the timeline. Driving on McDonald. Now hands off to Harris. Up to Campbell. Campbell puts it up from out front, and it drops through. Nice hook shot. Out front to Jenkins. Left side it comes to Stowers. Stowers back out front. Now back to Stowers. Left corner to Reese. Tries to go inside. Knocked away, picked up by the Panthers. Left side to Reese. Reese will take a three-point shot. No, won't go. Rebound pulled down by the Hornets. Williams. Williams down across the timeline. Into the lane is going to be knocked down, and we've got a whistle and I believe a foul. And the foul is going to be on Tristan Ely. That'll be his third personal. Into the ball game comes Hutchison. Coming out will be Odom. Ball comes in to Patrick. Now over to Williams. Williams out front. down the court by the Panthers. Driving to the basket was Stowers. Rebound pulled down by Gray. Gray out front, stops, puts up a shot, rolls around, and falls through. Quentin Gray gets the basket from out front. 36-16. Now long shot taken by the Panthers. Rebound pulled down by Reese. Reese puts it up and in for the basket. 38-16. Right side it goes to Gray. Gray guarded closely by Jenkins and is swung out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. Coming into the ball game is Xavier McDonald. Coming out for the Panthers will be Jalen Stowers. Williams will inbound the ball. Bounce pass in to Harrell. Harrell over to Patrick. Patrick has the ball slapped away on the pass. Rebound to McDonald. McDonald puts it up, and Dolph McDonald gets his 8th point of the night. Long pass into the front court. Stop, shoot, and rattled it in. Does Quentin Gray, his 4th point of the night for the Hornets. 40-18. Into the front court comes Hobson. Spinning around now is McDonald. 3-point shot taken, no good. Rebound fought for, controlled by Reese. Reese has the ball spinning around, and it falls through for his 13th point of the night. Down the court come the Hornets with 30 seconds to go in the period. Into the front court is Andre Patrick. Takes it to the basket, has it blocked by McDonald, but it goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Hornets with 19 seconds on the clock. Hornet ball under their own basket. Williams will inbound the ball. Hand the ball to Williams, comes in to Patrick. Patrick looking. Now into the lane to Odom. Odom puts it up. We've got a whistle and a foul going to be called underneath. Let's see who the foul is going to be on. It is on number 5. That is Dolph McDonald. That is his 2nd personal. And it's throw line, Elijah Odom, who has 3 points on the night. 13 seconds in on the clock for the period. Shot is up, in and out, no good. So Odom stuck at 3 right now. Ready for the second shot. Puts it up. Off the iron, we've got a whistle. Somebody in the lane too quick. It was a Hornet. So no more chances. And Reese will inbound the ball. It comes in to Jenkins. Jenkins will bring it down across the timeline. Into the front court it comes. Left side it goes to McDonald. Back out to Jenkins. Jenkins into the corner to McDonald, out to Reese. Reese takes a 3-point shot. No good as the quarter comes to an end. 42-18. The Panthers leading the Hornets. We'll take a break and be back for the 4th and final period. You're listening to Lake High School, to Scott County Basketball Tournament on SCBN.
Ready for fishing and hunting? No worry. You'll find all your fishing and hunting supplies at Southside Mart, South Main and Forest. At Southside Mart, you'll find guns and ammo, fishing tackle and bait. There's a deli, and cold drinks and snacks are available too. Southside Mart is open Monday through Saturday, 3 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. So for your hunting and fishing needs, it's all at Southside Mart, South Main and Forest. Stop by today.
We're always for you. Bank of Commerce of Morton. The Bank of Commerce of Morton is located at 366 4th Street South. All of your banking needs can be found at the Bank of Commerce of Morton. Checking, savings, loans, debit cards, and so much more. You'll feel right at home at Bank of Commerce of Morton. We're always for you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. That's Bank of Commerce of Morton. Call them at 601-732-8944. We go to the 4th and final quarter with Morton pretty well in control. First round of the Scott County Tournament boys bracket.
as Williams will inbound the ball. Comes in to the backcourt to Icom. Icom will step across the timeline. Left side it goes to Campbell. Now out to Williams. Williams to the basket, puts it up. We've got a whistle and a foul underneath. And the foul is on Avante Reese. That'll be his second personal of the ball game. Williams at the free throw line. First shot high off the iron, no good. Coming into the ball game is Justice Anderson for the Panthers. Coming out is Avante Reese. Williams ready for the second shot. He has 2 points on the night. In and out, no good. A rebound pulled down by Anderson. Anderson gets it over to Ely. Ely into the front court. In the lane, stolen away by the Hornets. Williams with the steal over to Odom. Odom to the basket and rolls it up and over and in. Elijah Odom now with 5 points on the night for the Hornets. With the ball coming down the court is McDonald, Xavier McDonald. Right side it goes to Ely. Ely bounce pass inside to McDonald. Back out front to Xavier McDonald. Left side underneath it goes, and the shot taken by Anderson is up and in and good from the left side. 44-20 in favor of the Panthers. Over to Icom. Icom will bring it down across the timeline. Left side to Williams, who traveled with the ball, so he'll turn it over to the Panthers. 6:56 to go in the ball game. As coming in for the Panthers is Bryson Bounds. Coming in for the Hornets is Hutchinson. Williams comes out. Panthers with the ball, bringing it down the court, into the front court. Right side to Ely. Ely over to McDonald, Xavier McDonald, back to Ely. Ely thought about a three-pointer, doesn't take it. Left side it comes to Hobson, back out to McDonald, back to Hobson. Hobson, bounce pass out to Ely. Right side it goes to McDonald, into the corner. Ball slapped away by Odom and goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Panthers under their own basket with 6:27 to go in the ball game. Coming out of the ball game for the Hornets is Landon Harris. Coming in is Braden Harrell. 44-20. Ball comes into Hobson. Right side it goes to Ely. Ely out front to Hobson. Hobson. Left side it comes to Xavier McDonald. Back out to Hobson. Hobson to McDonald. Bounce pass inside. Now out to number 15, Bryson Bounds. Takes the shot out front. Off the iron, no good. And the foul is going to be called. They said 24. No, I said 23, I beg your pardon. So Icom picks up his third personal. First shot taken by Bryson Bounds is up and in and good. He's on the board with 1 point. Chance to add to that. 45-20 in favor of the Panthers. 6:12 to go in the ball game. First round of the boys bracket. Next shot is no good off the iron. Rebound Odom. Odom steps on the inbound line. So the Panthers will get the ball back under their own basket. Ely will inbound. And it comes in to Xavier McDonald. Out it goes to Hobson, back to McDonald. Inside, they try to come to Bounds. Knocked away by the Hornets. Icom long pass in the front court, stolen away by Hobson. And the Panthers in the front court now. Out front to McDonald. Right side to Dolph McDonald. Now Ely takes a shot from the left side. No good. Odom tries to save it. Nope. Steps on the inbound line, so it'll belong to the Panthers under their own basket. Andre Patrick coming into the ball game. Coming out is Icom. Panthers inbounding the ball. Knocked away by Odom. Goes out of bounds, so the Panthers will try again. Ely inbounding the ball for the Panthers. Tries to do an alley-oop, but no good, but saved by McDonald. Shot taken by Ely, no good, goes out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Hornets at the far end of the court. Inbounding the ball will be Harrell. It comes in to Patrick. Patrick will bring it down. It'll be picked up by Ely. Ball shot taken, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Panthers, and Ely takes it to the basket, and Ely drops it in for his 4th point of the night. Hornets going the other way. Patrick driving to the basket. Nope, won't go. We've got a whistle and apparently a foul underneath. And the foul is on number 10, Tristan Hobson. That is his 3rd personal of the ball game. Sends to the free throw line, number 10, Andre Patrick. Patrick has 2 points. First shot, high arcing shot, drops through there. So he has 3 points on the night. Into the ball game comes Demarion Anderson, and Desmond Jenkins coming back in as well as Ely comes out. And also Dolph McDonald came out. Patrick ready for his 2nd shot, puts it up. High arcing shot, drops there again. 4 points on the night for Andre Patrick. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Panthers in the front court to Jenkins. Out front it goes to McDonald. Xavier McDonald, right side to Hobson. Back to McDonald, left side to Jenkins. Jenkins left wing. Now cross court right wing to Hobson. Hobson out front to McDonald. Back to Hobson. Hobson in the corner, driving to the basket. Number 23. That is Anderson, Demarion Anderson, no good. We've got a whistle and a foul going to be called. On 22, Justice Anderson. Now the Hornets will have the ball at the far end of the court. Into the ball game is Mysavius Waits for the Hornets. Campbell is also back in there. Into the front court comes Patrick. Patrick on the dribble, being guarded closely. Gets a block. Pass into the corners. Almost stolen away. Inside it goes and knocked away by the Panthers. Out to Patrick. Patrick from the right wing. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Patricks. Long pass down the court to Wesley. Wesley puts it up, and Wesley will get it to fall, and we've got a whistle and a foul. And the foul is going to be on Andre Patrick, his 2nd personal of the ball game. And it will send Jonathan Wesley to the free throw line. And the foul shot is no good. We've got a whistle. And into the lane too quickly are the Panthers, so that takes care of that. Inbounding the ball will be Waits. Waits gets it into Patrick. Patrick will bring it down across the timeline on the dribble. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Patrick across the timeline, picked up by McDonald. Still guarded by McDonald in the corner. 3-point shot. Count it! On the far side, Campbell dropped in a 3-pointer for his 5th point of the night. Panthers with the ball into the front court. Out front to Jenkins, left side to McDonald, cross court to Wesley. Wesley puts up a shot, nope, won't go. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Hornets at the far end of the court. 3:37 to go in the ball game. Ball comes in to Patrick. Patrick will bring it down across the timeline into the front court. loses the ball trying to split the defenders and gets it ahead to McDonald. McDonald went to slam it and lost it. Rebound picked up by the Panthers. It goes out of bounds. And it will belong to the Panthers under their own basket. Underneath, shot taken by Demarion Anderson. And the shot's good. The foul is on number 21, Hutchinson. That'll be his first personal. Free throw, no good. Rebound, last touched by Desmond Jenkins. With the ball down the court comes Patrick into the front court. Driving to the basket. Nope, won't go. Rebound pulled down by the Panthers. Pass out front, stolen away now, knocked away by Jenkins, but out of bounds. It'll belong to the Hornets at the far end of the court with 2:58 to go in the ball game. Hornets, Patrick in the front court now. Fakes right, goes left, has the ball almost knocked away, picked up now by McDonald. The shot no good. Rebound picked up by Campbell. Campbell for the Hornets. Double dribbles, and he'll turn it over to the Panthers with 2:37 to go in the ball game. So with the ball now, Jenkins will inbound the ball. We've got a buzzer as coming into the ball game will be Caden Ickham. Coming out is number 20, Braden Harrell. Pass comes in to Bounce out to Wesley. Wesley over to Bounce and traveling as he got it into Bounds back to Wesley, and Wesley traveled. 2:26 to go in the ball game. As coming back in is Justice Anderson, as Desmond Jenkins will come out. Jenkins with 7 points on the night. Patrick crossing the timeline, looking for a little help. Right side to Campbell, left side to Campbell, that is. Campbell on the dribble, long pass cross court, stolen away and taken back by the Hornets. 21, that is Hutchinson. Gets it to Patrick. Patrick puts it up, it's blocked, but we've got a whistle and a foul. Let's see who the foul's going to be on. It is on number 23, that would be Demarion Anderson. His second personal. Fourth team foul. 51-25 as Patrick puts up the first free throw, rolls across, comes back, will not fall. Patrick with 4 points on the night. Ready for the second shot. Puts it up. Off the glass, no good. We've got a whistle. And somebody got in the lane too quick by the Hornets, so it's free throws are over with. Panthers will inbound the ball as the crowd begins to thin out. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 51-25. Panthers leading the Hornets in the first round of the boys bracket of the Scott County tournament. As shots taken, no good. A rebound fought for, knocked out of bounds. Coming into the ball game is Caden Hendrick. Coming out is Cameron Campbell for the Hornets. Panthers inbound the ball. Turnaround jumper shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Hornets. Down across the timeline into the front court, that is Waits. Waits loses the ball. And looks like the Panthers may have stepped on the inbound. So the Hornets will no, beg your pardon. Waits stepped on the inbound line. The Panthers will have the ball. with 1:37 to go in the ball game. Right side the ball goes. Bounce pass inside on the floor. Being fought for, jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Panthers. So they will be able to keep the ball in the front court. Let's see who's going to inbound. It's going to be Xavier McDonald. Ball comes in. Into the lane, taken away by the Hornets. Hendricks almost loses it. Now the ball's on the floor, and with the ball to the left side, Hutchinson puts it up. Nope, won't go. Rebound pulled down by the Panthers. Minute to go in the ball game. 25 in favor of the Panthers. Bounce pass in to the Panthers. Shot taken, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Hornets. Ball taken away and shot taken by Jonathan Wesley. That's his 4th point of the night. Obviously, a lot of family and friends as they are excited about that. Under a minute to go, 53-25. Ball stolen away. That is Anderson. He goes to the basket. No, can't make it, but follow-up shot by McDonald is good. Xavier McDonald, he has 4 points on the night. 25 seconds to go in the ball game with the ball coming down the court. Ball knocked away and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Panthers on the to the Hornets on the far side. Ball comes into the Hornets. On the dribble to the basket, puts the shot up, no, won't go. Rebound by the Panthers. Ahead to Anderson. Anderson jams it home. And I beg your pardon, that was McDonald, Xavier McDonald, who jammed it. 6 points on the night as the buzzer sounds. 57. Points for the Hornets. I beg your pardon, for the Panthers. We'll talk about the Hornets in a moment and be back with the totals for the ball game. Panthers will advance. We'll be here tomorrow night. Hope you'll come out and support your team. If you can't make it, stay tuned right where you are to the Scott County Broadcasting Network. We'll be back after this.
Something old is brand new. It's the Hornets Nest Convenience Store, formerly M&K Highway 80 in Blaine. The Hornets Nest Convenience Store